Yeah, welcome to episode 242 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time, and those are Cliff.
Those are GIJOE, Star Wars, Masters of the Universe, and Transformers.
Yeah, they are. If you wanted to kick it with us, we want you to do it here every other Sunday, even on Mother's Day. Mrs. McFavorite was very happy to be like, yes, please go record. I'll take 3 hours to myself. She's going to kick the daughter into her room and just relax. We got AAA with us, kicking it with us right now. And as you can see, we have Mr. Shane Montroy back. Welcome back, brother.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Shane bought a toy from me, so I let him back on.
I have to pay my way in. So.
If you can't make the live feed, kick us with us on our Facebook, facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. If you just want to know when new show's coming up or has been posted, facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. If you want to see everything we're talking about and you can't watch the YouTube feed, hit openyourtoys.com up at the upper right hand corner. Show notes. That'll show you links to everything we're talking about, including how to subscribe through Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts, RSS, Stitcher Smart Radio. You can email us at team@openyourtoys. You can leave us a voicemail at 720-235-TOYS. You can support the show by going to openyourtoys.com/Amazon. That will forward you to Amazon. Then just buy whatever you want. You can go to ebay.com, or you can go to openyourtoys.com/eBay. Again, it'll just forward you to eBay and then buy whatever you want, and we'll get some pennies. Woo woo. Let's see. Rock is out for Mother's Day. Roger has started a new job, and so he will hopefully be coming on a little later. And Cliff, where can people find you?
I post in the group as Red Menace, but most of my posting is on Instagram under Associate of Horror.
Yeah, you've been going off, bro.
We're getting some shit.
Lots of stuff. Shane, where can people find you, brother?
I post mostly my stuff in Open Your Toys on Facebook, honestly. Yeah, I used to be a lot more active on social media, but haven't been really posting there regularly, but you can always find me and my lovely wife, Valerie, at BMR and Bots on Instagram.
Nice.
Yep.
What to your left, what are all those? Are those carded figures up on the wall?
Oh, to my left, over here? No, wait.
Yeah,
over here?
it'd be, but no, that's your right.
Oh.
Maybe, I think,
They
right?
appear to be Spider-Man if I'm looking at the card art correctly.
So I've decided to go all in and be completist with the Spider-Man retro Toy Biz stuff, the 6-inch stuff. It is just. I was really disappointed to hear that the Lizard's going to be a Walmart exclusive, but hopefully I'll be able to score that without having to drop too much dough on it. So far, I'm caught up though. I'm 100% on it. So
my favorite figure from that vintage line was fucking Smythe, and they haven't made a single goddamn legend of Smythe yet.
What? I don't even know who Smythe is.
Oh, dude, he was like he's the leader of the Spider Slayers, but the figure had like fucking these giant horns coming out of his shoulder. Like he was very inhuman-y looking. He was really cool looking.
Nice. Well, we're hoping you get your Smythe, man. Both of you.
Well, it's the $25 now, so they can go fuck themselves.
the fuck's mine.
Yeah, the fans first Friday was like, oh, yeah, okay, well, maybe not getting stuff as jokes anymore. Like, I'm not getting the Cantina band just because I think it's funny that they made the Cantina band. Not at that. Well, and I also learned that there were 7 band members. I'm like, okay, let's see. 6 times 25 and then a deluxe. That's a little much. But all right. Well, if you want to get a hold of me, facebook.com/openyourtoys or at SlickMcFavorite on the gram. All right. What are we drinking? Shane, this is your second time. You better have something interesting.
All right. Prepare to be underwhelmed.
Hey, PBR.
It's pretty exciting around these parts.
Ain't nothing wrong with some Peeber. We
Oh.
went out. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say we went out to one of. This is how you know when you're getting old. One of our friends' youngest sons was rapping at a fucking a bar in downtown, and so we went and saw him, and he was good. He was really good. It was their first like big performance, and they just didn't move around too much. He just kind of had his head down, rapping the whole time, not moving around. I'm like, these guys need a hype man. They need someone, behind them. Like, yeah. But it was pretty amazing. It was one of those things where you could tell everybody was there just because they knew the person that was performing. So the first guy that got up there, I mean, it was packed. And then half the place left after they were done. Then he got done and another half of the place left. So the people after him had like maybe 12 people in the little like stage area fucking getting off, and I was like, "Aw." And they were the best one of the three, in my opinion. They need better social media, I think. Like I say, we got Triple A's in the house. KJ Smith's in the house, except for now he's not in the house. Oh, he's going to go eat dinner. He'll be back in 30 minutes. So, all right. Well, good old Peeber for Shane. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Cliff is either drinking water or Crystal Light.
Water for my 7-Eleven Big Gulp.
Oh, yeah. Brinkalizer just joined up. What up, Brink? All right. Well, let's get into listener feedback and questions. I am really digging this, having it up front. And, of course, AAA comes in with another great question here, in my opinion. Out of the 4 franchises, pick only one character type from each category that you most enjoy army building. So for AAA, StormTroopers, Crimson Guards, Horde Troopers, and not applicable for Transformers, which is not necessarily true, but we'll get to that. Maybe he just doesn't collect Transformers army builders. So that's the NA. So Shane, I'll put you on the spot. You want to go first?
I am all on board with those Crimson Guard for sure.
Okay.
I ordered 4. The recent, and I don't really troop build anything, honestly. I didn't even do the Cobra Troopers. I think I had maybe 2 of, something like that. And then Stormtroopers, beyond shadow of a doubt. I mean, Masters of the Universe. I would have to say if I was gonna troop build anything in Masters of the Universe, it might be that. Is it the Citadel Guard or what's the the Eternian Guard? I'd probably.
That's a good one.
Probably do a bunch of those. I don't actually have one of those, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I missed out on that. And then Transformers. I don't know. I don't think I would troop build anything for Transformers at all. I can't think of any. Maybe. Yeah. No. Nothing.
All right, Cliff. What about you?
For Star Wars, I'm just gonna say.
Sorry, Shane. Did you do Star Wars? I didn't.
Oh yeah, Stormtroopers definitely.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can I go now, Slick? Can I resume my?
Sorry, Cliff. My bad.
Star Wars, I would just say Mandalorians.
Nice.
Because I do buy most of the Mandos.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe, I really enjoyed troop building those shock troopers back in the 30th, or Pursuit of Cobra or 30th.
Hell yeah.
And MOTU, I mean, really, what can you troop build other than the Horde Troopers or the Eternian Palace Guards? And since I have a couple of the Eternian Palace Guards, I guess I'll go with that. And then, what are Transformers?
For you, if you could army build, what Transmorpher would you army build?
I like the Deceptitrons. They're pretty cool. So I don't know. Is there, one of those?
GoBots. I don't know.
I had Clicks. I had one GoBot. His name was Clicks. I think he was like a rescue or like a construction thing or something. Forklift. No, I'm sorry, Spoons. His name was Spoons. I'm sorry, Spoons.
Oh,
He was an orange.
The forklift, right?
Something like that, yeah. I think it was construction.
Yeah. All right, for me, Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, if I just had to pick one, it's definitely StormTroopers. I mean, I buy every release of the Stormtrooper, but I buy every release of all troopers. So snow troopers, all that. I don't ever army build anything. Like, I don't ever buy more than one unless I'm going to keep one in package. Like, I love the idea of like royal guards flanking the Emperor or flanking Vader or something like that, but I don't buy anything more than one. But if I was going to, Stormtroopers, and just really any troopers, and then I'm like you, Cliff. I buy every Mando they put out. I've just really kind of dug what they did with that, and I used to not be that guy. I thought Boba Fett was overrated, but then of course the Clone Wars came along, and now we've got the Mandalorian and all that kind of shit. So I definitely dig my Mandos. Let's see. So G.I. Joe, I would do bats myself. Again, my one rule I broke there with that was because we have the battle damaged accessories for the bats. So I bought 2 bats so I could have one battle damaged and one not. But I think it'd be awesome to have, bats with all the different arm configurations and little battalions and shit like that. And then MOTU, Horde Troopers are a focus for me, so I would do that. But there are some other good options introduced in the in Classic. So you had the Horde Wraith.
Oh,
you could army build those. I loved the Horde Wraith. And then what people bitched about at the time was the Skeletrons. So the Skeletron, yeah, so you would have to army build the Roton as well if you wanted to try to do that. But I dug the Skeletrons too, or Skeletons also. But yeah, definitely Horde Trooper. And then Transformers is kind of interesting. There has been army builders in the past. With them, probably the one I went in on the most was during War for Cybertron. They did the Sparkless, like the zombie Transformers, and they just had tons of those. So I bought every one of those that they produced, which was only like 3. But again, if I were going to army build, probably that zombie bots kind of shit. Another cool army builder with Transformers would be the Junkions, because there was just tons and tons of Junkions. They've given names to several of them, but I mean, there was hundreds of them, and there's upgrade kits to make them, all that kind of stuff. So, Brinkalizer, he army builds primes. Clone Troopers. Now, Clone Troopers, are we talking phase 1 or phase 2? Let us know.
It's obviously phase 2.
Oh, see, phase 1 is my preference. Like, if I were to, yeah, bats for Joe, and not MOTU, not applicable.
And shout out to the first modern thing I ever troop built was the 25th Snow Serpent, because I thought it was so badass. I wanted multiples.
Snow Serpent is. I do buy everything snow that comes out. So. Scoop. I think the Brinkalizers is saying that who you were mentioning was Scoop.
Let me look.
Ooh, and this is a good one too from AAA Insecticons. Same there.
Yeah.
I buy every Insecticon they make, every
Hell
farm
yeah.
version.
No, his
of
name
it.
is Spoons. He's a forklift. He's an orange forklift.
Okay. Well, look up what Scoop is and see where he thought you might have been talking about that. But again, great question, AAA. Keep them coming. And even if you don't feel any pressure. You know, that again is the one nice thing about having it at the beginning of the show. You just skip it and go on to con news. So
It's a good icebreaker, right?
Oh, exactly. It's like the team building question. Brinkalizer says phase 2 for sure.
That's what I thought.
Phase 1 looks like cat faces.
So Google doesn't know that there's a no-go bot named Scoop, according to Google.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, then Scoop must have been a transformer then. Oh, it was. It was the orange double target master fucking front loader.
Isn't Scoop the GI Joe with like the video camera?
Yeah, he's the.
There's also
news
that
reporter.
One of my
yeah, doesn't he have that big
thing.
like he has like a periscope, right, or something?
Yeah. He's got like a TV camera and like a helmet with a microphone. I bought that guy from Osco. I loved that figure for a long time.
Oh man,
I must be thinking of something else then.
No, you're thinking of Scope. No, what's his name? The guy with I know who you're thinking of. He's got the giant periscope.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, Scoop is like he's green and yellow. Right?
Yeah, he looks like airtight.
Yeah. Like one of my few carded Joe figures. I love that figure.
Yeah, that figure was awesome when I was a kid.
So fantastic.
All right, let me share my screen, hopefully. Oh, come on, do it. Fuck you! I can't believe I have to do this every goddamn time. I am going to have to quit and come back in.
Sneak peek
Give me.
is who you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That good. Good job, man, finding that shit. Let me, first, I need to go to my settings, so we'll just talk to the people here. Not camera settings. Yeah, I'm going to have to fucking... For some reason, it keeps revoking access to Chrome. All right, so we're going to turn Chrome off. All right, I'm going to drop out, entertain the people. I don't know what you want to type out. Shane, why don't you talk about what your favorite thing is to collect and how that came about?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, like absolute favorite of all time. Oh. I mean, I can't restrict it to toys. It's just the whole pop culture realm. It's Mad Magazine.
Oh, wow, okay.
Anything Mad. I can't get it. Like, they finally have started releasing some of like the collected editions at the newsstand again. DC or Warner Media or DC or whatever bought it, and it just sort of died. It kind of died a little bit. You know, it wasn't very mainstream. You used to be able to get it at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fold those fold-ins so you didn't have to purchase it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have to go get this though. It's just right over here by the TV. I found this at a thrift store. Hang on a second.
All right. Now Shane has also left me, so it's just me, guys. Let's just talk about how Transformers are just not as cool as everyone thinks they are. You know, obviously Mask is the reigning king of the 80s. Let's be honest.
Actually, it's just my main thing, you know, because it just goes way back with my.
All right, Shane, thanks for sharing that with us.
Well,
Let's move on.
He's in the middle of something. I was like, he's going to show me something cool. And that is dope.
Just digitally replace my face with that.
Oh,
Right there.
that is dope.
I know, right? Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
That is.
I got it. I mean, you could get them on eBay. There's a Batman, a Green Lantern.
I think they were DC Direct, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember those.
Yeah, did they? I think they made a Green Lantern of them that I have.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
and,
dope.
Trying to think what the other. Was there a Wonder? No, it wasn't a Wonder Woman. It was just Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and the Flash. It was the Flash. That was
the Flash. Yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys for entertaining them. I'll have to remember to double test my share screen before we start each week. All right, let's get into con news. Joe fans first. So this was a good one in my opinion. Let's see here. Let's go through. So considering I accidentally ordered 2 cases of these instead of 2 of them, this is gonna drop the possible resale. It's still the only way to get the Commando Snake Eyes, so hopefully that'll keep the value up. But I do love that they did the toy coloring on Timber. Still, you really want the other Timber though, but I like the toy coloring on this one. I'm disappointed they kept with the fucking green pants. They were saying they're doing more. They're trying to make this kind of a renegade Snake Eyes. Is this going to cause any of you guys to buy this again or for the first time?
I will purchase this. I will buy this. I think it hasn't gone up for pre-order. I don't think it's gone up.
No, not yet.
Does the Timber have an alternate head again? Like, can you?
I don't know if
badass.
that one has a battle damage.
It.
So, and this is, I think, the same Snake Eyes. I'm literally looking right at it, but I can't see it with the glare. But if it's not the same exact, it's extremely similar to the kickoff Snake Eyes they did for the whole classified series. That one that came with the weapons rack and all that shit. Zartan, Sunbow Zartan, so getting that blue in there. I think this is going to be the fucking stupid third Sartan I buy. This one, I believe they said this was the Sunbow one, so it's going to be in the Walmart card, vintage, is that right?
Yeah, Walmart vintage card.
Okay. So this one I might keep and just keep in the carded. And then this one definitely is going to be the Sunbow. So a couple things different they pointed out is before he had the archery, like wrist guards, I don't know what you call those, the little thing, gauntlets. Archery things. Yeah. That goes over his hand. So this one doesn't have that.
And he's got bare hands as opposed to gloved. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, not gloved, but like what I'm saying with those that archery thing that wraps over the top of it.
But didn't he also have gloves, or at least the other classified one?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Look up a picture for us, Cliff, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So the last comics. And then this one I loved. One glaring thing that I don't like about it is I really think the shark head should fucking be on the
under
front.
The windshield.
Yeah, dude. Like I think that was a really missed opportunity. It still looks good, in my opinion. Ram was never made in the vintage line, so they really didn't have anything to go off of. But yeah, of course, it's Tiger Force. It's getting gotten. Blue ninjas. I never got a red ninja. I wasn't kind of interested in that, but I'm loving these blue ninjas with the blank eyes and then the different style masks. And they mentioned in the YouTube video that they actually researched these. They found out the names for them. They found out the meanings of them. So that's kind of cool. And I love that we're getting a female ninja. So I think that ninja body clears the way for a Jinx, right? And
it's
possibly
just a repaint of the Snake Eyes movie female ninja.
Oh, is it? Okay. And they said they retooled this one. So they said that the male wasn't just a repainted red ninja. But again, I don't have it, so I can't tell you for sure.
Are they like masks that pop on, or are they actually just alternate heads?
It looks like it's a head, yeah. So if you look at this one, it looks like you have a whole head behind that,
right.
which is I would prefer. I don't. Oh God, stretching plastic bands over heads and stuff is just a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Sgt Slaughter. Hey, so we've gone back and forth about that. I think the really interesting thing here is Bobby Vala of Valaverse said that his Action Force Sgt Slaughter was going to be an exclusive, that he had it all wrapped up with him, and he would be the only person producing a Sgt Slaughter figure. And then obviously he didn't have the best lawyers or the best contract there or something, but I think this is I think this is the Sgt Slaughter we all want. Looks great. The buck is amazing on this. Tiger Force Bazooka, and they showed the art. They always show the artwork that's going to be on the packaging, and I absolutely love the artwork. They have him like doing his bazooka, and it's like launching him off the ground. So he's all just kind of like coupled over, boo, with his legs flying up and shit. Here's him posed. Helmet comes off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
it's just an amazing art style. I love, like, you look how huge he is.
Yeah, it's very Ann McGuinness.
Is it?
Yeah, in like body proportions.
Oh, okay. See, and I usually don't like exaggerations like this, but for some reason with Bazooka, it just fits. You look at some of this detail in here, the patterns they're using for the shading is...
it almost kind of like harkens back for me like to that second G.I. Joe annual, like the Michael Golden story in there.
I'm sure I have it, but I've never read it.
If you saw it, yeah, it's.
I haven't read a G.I. Joe comic in like 31 years.
When that came out, it's awesome.
So of course, all these Tiger Force or Python Patrol are going to be Target exclusives. We get Recondo, which was one of my first G.I. Joes. Him and Firefly were my first G.I. Joes I ever bought. So I got a little love for Recond. I love the tape wrapping on the rifle. Looks great. I don't know if that's specifically supposed to be like a dirty upper shirt, but I think that would be cool for a jungle trooper.
Especially Tiger Force Recondo came with that dope helicopter. I fucking loved this figure because it was awesome.
What do they call it? Is it called the Tiger Fly?
I think it's the Tiger Fly. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got it right over here. Right over here.
Got a lot of stuff right over there.
What they need to do with that Zartan, they just need to forget the Duke and the bike, and they need to release the Zartan,
the swamp skier,
and the swamp skier.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. If they're gonna do it now, we're gonna get a fucking fourth fucking Zartan with it. Oh Jesus!
Or piss everybody off and just include it with Xandar.
It's all pink, right?
Yeah.
So we get the Cobra Python officer here. So he's looking good. Again, another artwork I love. I love propaganda style artwork like this. So that's gorgeous. Those all went up for pre-order. I got all those. Now, Zarana, I dig. I don't like the changes that they did. I don't mind that they tried to modernize it. It was always weird that she just had like a fucking saw that looked like a gun, but it wasn't a gun. It was just a saw. But I think they played down the saw blade too much. It was fine to make it a gun, but I think you need to still put a big-ass saw blade on there. But they talked about that there's a lot of interpretation here, like the backpack. They didn't understand what was going on with it. So they made this backpack This is the knife she's holding is supposed to be like a molten blade, like it's fully heated up, and it goes into her backpack, so that's kind of cool. You can see the red painting kind of. There we go on there. So it's supposed to look red hot, but yeah, bigger saw blade. And then I thought this was interesting the way they did the hair, and I didn't, because I never bought Lady J. I didn't realize Lady J is the same way, that you have hair, or you have hair with a hat and it just goes over the head. I love this idea. So you get the mullet look, which is Sunbow, or you get the toy
pompadour
look.
Yeah,
the pompadour.
like the
Man, that thing in package, it just looks like she comes with a tribble.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Let's see. Do they show it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a brain.
I love it
That's
too,
awesome.
man. So cool. I'm glad that they're doing it. She's I don't know, the whole Zartan thing is just always one of my favorite of all time. You know, especially related to GI Joe the movie, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
She
good.
had the camera earrings. I just don't remember that. She fucks over Falcon.
Triple A chiming in. Yeah, I totally forgot about this too with the Sgt Slaughter. There's been like I read this huge long discussion. It was more political than anything, I guess. I guess Bobby is a Republican. Not that we're going to get into that, but the person that was commenting on it was obviously not a Republican and all of that. But I was kind of on the fence about it, and I was like, oh, I like to support independent toys and stuff like that. But considering it still hasn't shipped yet, it's been almost a year and a half now. I canceled my Valaverse Sgt Slaughter as
He looked
well.
too animated. His face looked too much like Popeye.
That's what people were saying, like in the thread too. People were like, he's got stink face. Like it looks like he's smelling something awful. So my Stitch and Dolliverse. All right. Good looking out. Listening to your man. She's rad. What I wanted to show here was I really love like the anime style artwork with her too. This session, I haven't been a huge fan of a lot of the artwork. But this session of artwork has been some of the best.
Yeah, I mean, if artwork's cool, it's cool, but I really harken back to Toy Galaxy's opinion. That is just the trash around my toy. And really, I don't really care what the artwork looks like, but you're right. These are some of the best artwork they've done.
We get Dusty Rudat here. This is a great shot. I love that so if people don't remember G.I. Joe, they may do some touch-ups, but they shoot all their effects in camera. So they talked about that this is literally somebody holding a little air bladder and squeezing it to make it look like an impact of a bomb or something like that. So this is one that I could give a shit about. Again, it's too military for me. It's not fanciful enough. and I love Dusty in the show. I might pick up a Sunbow Dusty, a carded version in the retro line or something, but
I don't like that it's hard plastic. I wanted that helmet cloth to be soft goods.
Oh, I didn't even snap about that. Yeah, it is. It's molded plastic instead of...
It's just like a shell.
Yeah,
it's a good face, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. And they talk about... So they have a pair of goggles. Both of them are removable, but a pair of goggles for the helmet and then a pair of goggles for the face, too. So you can have his helmet on with a pair of goggles, or you can put the other pair of goggles on his face and then put the helmet on if you want to do it that way.
Oh, wow.
They said they did it because to fit one pair on the helmet would have stretched it out too much to get it onto the face. So, yeah, looking good. And then this is where we kind of, I mean, it's interesting, but I'm not really a realistic
A little religious
kind of
looking.
yeah. I do like this. This is kind of a cool look here at the bottom. But yeah, so see, you can see a big goggle and a small goggle. And then, yeah, my boy. And it sounds like Shane's boy, too. Oh.
God. They were saying, too, Lenny was saying that they're going to get it, the tone's a lot more matte. And this is not the final.
Oh, okay. So this
sheen.
is a little too glossy. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like that he comes with his horseman saber, which is not what the vintage came with, but they kind of evolved that look later on. But yeah, Crimson Guard. I love him so much. But again, I didn't order 2. Normally I would have easily ordered 2, but at that $25 price point, not rocking dose. Just getting 1. And then again, to me, amazing artwork here. I'm really loving this. They talked about the sword having the cobra down at the bottom, a little like tooth here on the hilt.
When my buyers were more sets in, you could probably buy one of my extras, you know.
AAA says no Dusty, which means no Stalker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's mentioned that numerous times.
Yeah. And what's crazy is, so my Walmart had one of the retro Stalkers, or not one, but they had like 10 of them on clearance for $4 a piece. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get that just because it's the same price as a stupid coffee for somebody else. And I'll play with it and stick it in my 3 3/4 storage and shit. I snapped the elbow on it. So I paid $4 for something I didn't want, and now it's broken.
Yeah, I snapped the elbow on one of my Cobra Troopers.
Oh, no.
Right out of the package.
Yeah, mine was, I literally pulled it out, I bent this elbow and snapped.
Yep.
Like, it was the first joint I tried to flex. And
I'll fix mine, because I got fodder. I can find a joint somewhere and fix it.
Yeah. I've been hoping I'd find another one, just buy it and swap them out, but and then Crimson Guards repaint to Shadow Guards. Oh, to black. Oh yeah, for sure. I could definitely see them doing that.
Of course they will. Charge $25 for fucking $4 in paint.
So it was a good Fan First Friday, in my opinion, for Joe. Fan first, Star Wars fans first, for good old May the 4th be with you. All right, so before we get into too deep here, Cliff, how did you spend your May the 4th? What did you do? Anything Star Warsy?
No.
No.
I spent
you didn't even watch.
I'm 41 years old. I spent the first 36 years of my life not recognizing May the 4th for any way, shape, or form. I'm not following. May 25th to me is Star Wars Day.
I like that. That's a good way.
So May 4th was
it.
a Wednesday. I watched fucking Moon Knight. I don't do anything for May 4th.
You know, see, I always celebrate. I was busy all day, but Shane, did you do anything special?
At work, I just posted Star Wars GIFs all day long on Microsoft Teams.
I was going to say, in your work chats.
Everyone's just getting sick of it, and I don't care.
I'm impressed by Microsoft Teams' breadth of GIFs.
Oh, I good, right? But yeah, no, I didn't. I mean, I turned droids on in the background. My son is completely enamored with droids.
Nice, good.
Yeah. And he's 4, so
that's perfect. That's right when I tried to get Little Miss McFavorite, and so she wouldn't do Clone Wars, and then so I was like, okay, let's go even more kiddie, and she just never bit. Like, it was one of those. It seems like it's one of those teenager-y things when she was like 4 or 5, like, Daddy really wants me to do it, so fuck no, I'm not doing it. You know, kind of thing.
and Lego Star Wars. He can't get enough of the Lego Star Wars, which I cannot stand that Lego Star Wars bullshit. Sorry.
Oh, you
they
mean
have a
like the
show
shows?
Yeah,
oh,
just like, oh my God.
Have you sat down
me.
and watched them? Because it's good.
I have. They
Hey
are.
guys, I'm gonna duck out for just a second. Sorry.
They're
No worries,
funny.
no worries.
No, it's fine. They're pretty funny. I don't know. I just can't. It's like I'm in this mode like where I'm trying to play the game, the like most recent Star Wars.
Oh
game. So
yeah,
I'm, like,
the Ultimate Saga or whatever they call it.
Well, not the Lego one, but like the not Knights of the Old Republic. The one with Cal Kestis. I don't know.
Fallen Jedi.
Fallen Order. Sorry. Yeah.
Or
So
Fallen
like
Order,
I get in this mode with Star Wars where I want it to be like all serious. I want to get into it. And like just like kind of be surrounded in the world of it. But then you get, I don't know, Lego Star Wars just sort of like pops my bubble, and it just sort of I don't know, like mixing. It just I mean it's I don't know. It's a good gateway for littler kids to get into Star Wars. But like when I think back of it, it's like I didn't have that when I was a kid, and like how I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's different nowadays.
It is the Lego Star Wars, the game at least, is the one thing my daughter and I, that is the most Star Wars we've done together ever. Is she liked the Lego Star Wars game, especially on the Wii, when you could use the wand to do the lightsaber stuff. She loved that. So that's the most Star Warsy thing I've ever done.
All those Lego games are just fantastic. Like they're just
I
really
love them.
playable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're just like re-skinning the same thing over and over again.
Sorry, when I do the bottom third, it covers your face.
No worries.
My Stitch and Dolliver says May 4th is her brother's birthday. Hey, I would love that birthday. Oh my God.
I can beat that. My brother's birthday is May the 14th, which is also George Lucas's birthday.
Oh. AAA says he spends it looking for deals. None worth getting. Yeah, it was kind of a little skimpy this year, but all right, let's talk about what we got here. Okay, so the first thing they showed off was a new retro collection, and I guess I had never seen this or heard of this, but I guess this was a thing. Was they released this box set, and it had these first 6 figures. So they did all this research and tried to make something very similar to it for the people that missed the original ones, which I don't know how you missed the original ones. Like, yeah, maybe you missed it at Target, but then they did a mass release to all like online retailers. So if you really wanted retro at that point, you could have bought a case with all of them in them. So this is those first 6. Then we jump right into Black Series, and I love this version of Leia, and I am so mad that they gave her such a frumpy face. She seems angry, and this is like in the movies, this is the only time she's like happy. She's happy to see them and release them, once they're trying to, cook them and shit like that. She sees them like, no, these are my friends. And then everybody's happy to help. And then at the end. So I'm like,
well, I think it has to do with that picture that you're showing right there. It has to do with the fact that they said we had to give her something, some type of
well,
accessory.
yeah, it's some random. So they gave her an Ewok spear. I'm like,
and that then that blaster. So it's just like when she's holding her accessories, if she's she's got this overjoyed look on her face. I don't know. Maybe I'm just guessing. But who knows?
Here we go. I think Brinkalizer's got the answer to this. She's not happy after she talks to Luke, so when she finds out that Luke's her brother and that she might be a Jedi too, she gets pissed. And then I touched on this before, but then we get one of the modal nodes here, and he comes with 3 different flutes. This is Figuring Dan specifically. Okay, why is that in? Okay, so we get him, the 3 different flutes. So like I mentioned before, there's 7 band members, okay? And then they're doing a deluxe and they're saying this is Nayland Cheel. And what he comes with is all the rest of the instruments. So the 4 other instruments that you need. So you get the weird keyboard, I guess, and then the drums, and then that kind of looks like, those hillbilly bands that are blowing on the XXX jug, the booze jug. And so that's what the sides will look like. But so yeah, this was talking about to get a whole modal nodes band, you have to buy 6 of this dude and then 1 of these guys, and there you go. So I think these deluxes are now up to $36.99 or something like that. So to get this whole thing, you're looking at $190 plus tax and then some shipping. So it's no longer a joke purchase anymore. You gotta really want the Cantina band. This was kind of interesting. This is Black Series. This is Mace Windu's Troopers. So kind of like a rust color, which, they pointed out it's kind of interesting. They haven't ever done this color wave before. If you remember I think his Starfighter was this rust color. And, they're mostly super colorful, like bright primary colors, blues and green and yellow and that kind of stuff. But good luck finding him. He'll be a Walgreens exclusive here, at least. So then we get into the Phase 1 Clone Trooper builder, army builder. And this is, again, completely lenient. My knowledge all comes from other people, so I may sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I'm just copying other people. So
yeah,
Jedi
That's what we do.
Taking credit for harder working people. So Jedi Temple Archives pointed out that that Hasbro is so just detached from what's going on with collectors and what they want. So I didn't realize this blue clone has been released twice so far in the vintage collection already, but we have never gotten a red, green, or a yellow. And so they're just like, what the fuck? Like they just don't understand why you would do blue again. It has nothing to do with molds or anything. They just literally decided to paint this guy blue, even though we've gotten him twice in the last 5 years. So.
I think Toy Guru did a video about it too.
Oh, did he?
I didn't watch it, but I saw it in my subscriptions. And I was like, I don't know.
I finally went through my podcasts again, and I'm about to go through my YouTube because I'm feeling detached from the community, and so I want to get back into podcasts, watch a little less TV, and get back into podcasts, hear what the community's thinking. But so I passed on this. Like I say, I've got
Phase
those.
1, Slick.
I love Phase 1, and you know why I love Phase 1? Because they look like Mando helmets.
They look like Mando helmets, perhaps if Mandos were formed by incest.
Just the visor, I should say. So this one was fun. I did this one. This is the Ahsoka Troopers. So 501st Troopers that painted their helmets markings like Ahsoka's markings. So I jumped on that, of course.
That's from Bad Batch, right?
It's from the season 7.
The new season. Okay.
Season 7. Yeah, I don't know if that is that the lost. Yeah, because
Well,
it
it's
ended
the new.
with
It's
6.
the new one they came out with.
The latest season.
Because I watched that and Bad Batch in the same weekend.
Oh, me too. I watch those like I literally like, okay, I need to finish Clone Wars so I can move on to Bad Batch.
Yeah. That's...
And then we get a Super Commando, which we just previously got the Super Commando Captain, I think. Was he the ones with... We just got the one with the horns. And now we get an army builder Super Commando, I guess, for the Darth Maul. But yeah, I love this design, even without the horns. It's got the hand marking on the helmet and all that kind of shit. He was the hard one to find. This is the one that's like, I went snowboarding on Thursday with Little Miss McFavorite to get we played hooky. Yeah, and she was, this is how much I love my daughter. She was so sad because she had perfect attendance. And there's only like 2 weeks left of school. And I pulled her out of school like as a surprise. And she's like, but I have perfect attendance. I'm like, we can go to school if you want, or we can go snowboarding. She's like, let's just go snowboarding.
You've already ruined it.
So Super Commando. Then we get Anakin as a pet. Why do they keep interspersing those? Anakin as a Padawan from Attack of the Clones. So this is, I talked about what you guys did. I didn't talk about what I did. I watched the prequels. That's what I did. And I fucking loved them. I don't know what it is about the sequels have made me love the prequels a lot more.
Marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like he has a really weird soft goods.
Yeah, it looks like a graduation gown.
But it's got these things that are coming over the weird.
Did they just do it for the Obi-Wan show? I mean, is it just because?
I bet you they did. Then we get a Stormtrooper Commander from the Force Unleashed. We've gotten this before, but this is with a new body. Another retro collection photo intermixed in there. And then this one I really dug was the Heavy Assault Stormtrooper. Now, so people know, so Vintage Collection is now $14.99. Which I said was my stopping point. I said it would have to be like super focused character, something they never did to go above $14.99. But these are gaming grades.
So they're $16.99.
Yeah, $16.99. Still biting on that stupid, because they're at GameStop or Pulse only. So I got these, but the Heavy Assault Trooper from Jedi. I thought it was Fallen Jedi, and then I think you said Fallen Order, but Jedi Fallen Order was the name of that game. I love that he comes with blast effects, and this one I really like too.
It's not a bad game. It's actually a pretty good game.
Not
as much as Force Unleashed, but
yeah. No, I'm a Rails guy. Give me God of War. Give me something where I just need to go in one direction. That's what I like.
Yeah.
And then this one was kind of interesting. So this is the security guard, and he was seen on The Mandalorian. He's also been in the Clone Wars as a smaller part, but New Republic security droid. So this one I did good. I did not pre-order. I will probably buy it if I see it in the store, but it is 100% remold, they said. They were hoping to be able to use the KTSO or that droid body, but they redid everything to make it in the right proportions. And then we get into Roleplay Black Series. This helmet was really cool. Again, I think it's like $270 or something like that. These are getting beyond the $100 Black Series helmet that Rock jumped in on and shit. But I mean, it is super cool. It makes the sound like when you disconnect the top from the bottom, it makes the sound and shit like that. So really cool looking.
So good.
And then I dug this too. This is Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Love that the blade is removable. They added all kinds of new effects to these lightsabers that once they produce more of them, they'll be able to interact with each other a lot more. But again, these have gone from, like we had a couple at the $120 price point, but I think this is now $180 or something like that.
Dude, I used to buy the $15 ones because me and my roommates used to settle arguments with what we called full contact lightsabers. And I couldn't imagine spending $120. I would never let it touch anything, let alone another blade. Like,
I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah, like those $14.99 ones, man, on the shelf are awesome.
I still say some of my favorites was not the whistling, but the vintage ones that would make if you did it fast enough, it'd go whoom.
Yeah, it had they whistled essentially. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they made like a yellow and a red or something like that.
Yellow and red.
They didn't make the right color. HK-87, which I forgot what that's from. I think it's Mandalorian. I think they were saying all this is Mandalorian. And then the Luke Skywalker. Excited about that.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're finally going to make a Luke Skywalker figure. It's been 2 whole years since we saw that scene. I can't believe it's finally in the fucking pipeline.
How timely.
All right.
I am over Star Wars. I'm over Hasbro's Star Wars team, dude. Like, there is no excuse. Like, Doctor Strange figures are literally on Target shelves right now. And you can go see the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Thor figures are hitting shelves, and the movie comes out in July. There's no fucking excuse for 2 full years to pass.
Their excuse was they are trying to keep things under wraps. That with figures comes leaks, and they don't want to ruin the series. They want the series to be leak free.
Well, then I think that's bullshit. Personally, I understand the baby Yoda secrecy, but any other shit. If a Luke leaks, we're making a new Jedi Luke.
Yeah,
like
you don't know what it's from. Yeah,
their purpose, like there still is not a Cobb Vanth in Mandalorian armor, and it is insane how long it's just. I personally think, and this is just me, I mean, obviously I'm just one guy who's got no connections. I think it's killing Star Wars. Have you seen the Star Wars footprint on a store shelf right now?
Oh, yeah.
It is tiny, and it is because nothing is current. Everything is fucking old. Yeah. Nothing. If they need to get on top of this, if they want Star Wars to survive.
AAA saying Star Wars development doesn't have a clue what's going on or what fans want. No, I agree with the footprint. My Walmart is down to one set of pegs, a half shelf, and then at the bottom we have 2 shelves for boxes, and again one little peg line down. That's all we have for Star Wars. So.
It's depressing to me. But there's a pretty large section of those the little kid stuff. What are they calling those? The vehicles,
the mission fleet.
The mission. I do think the mission fleet are cool.
I love those.
Me too. I've been buying some of my I've got all the Bad Batch.
The tech.
I've got the fucking Razor Crest right here. I'm loving those too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the stream. Oh, and these were the official picks and pre-orders. I think I just wanted to talk about that. So yeah,
like Obi-Wan was pretty cool.
That's why I wanted to show this. Was we should have official picks of the Obi-Wan, because they didn't show that on the stream, right? They showed it the next day.
I think he premiered it on Jimmy Kimmel. Ewan did.
Oh, that's right. That you're absolutely right. So looking good here. Robe doesn't look too bad. And the Jedi robes, I don't mind being a little baggier. Because even going back to the prequels, like, those things are baggy. They hang a little bit better than this. But yeah, I like this. They call it the Wanderer Obi-Wan.
The Wandering Jedi, yeah.
Yeah. So no, I'm all about that. So there you go. I mean, I don't know if that'll be on shelves by the time Obi-Wan comes out, but well, I should say I can almost guarantee you that won't be on shelves. But
that'll be way too soon. Too timely.
I'm sorry for my outburst. I'm just very upset at the state of Star Wars toys.
You're not alone. You are not alone.
Oh no! Hey, mass release May 11th, bro.
I've read the press release and it says pre-orders go up May 11th. Whether or not they're shipping at that time, maybe they are.
I could see how they would say mass release pre-orders at the 11th. Oh, hey, whoa, fucking hey, bro. And then Wandering Jedi. We talked about it. Celebration schedule was announced. I didn't even look at this yet to see if it's if there's anything amazing. Oh God, I should have read this and pointed out good stuff. But Ian McDermott, an audience with the Emperor. Oh, what we also watched, and this is something that I made my family watch, was we watched all 3 Family Guy Star Wars specials. And one of my favorite parts on it's Lois's dad, the rich guy that plays the Emperor. And when they do the Return of the Jedi, and he's like, oh, I think the shield will be quite operational, and he keeps going his head like this. Sorry, one of my favorite parts. Let's see, we're going to get collectibles update. And maybe this was why it's a little bit of a shitty thing. When is Celebration? It's coming up, isn't it?
Thursday the 26th.
Yeah, I was going to say at the end of the month. Yeah. Good eye on there.
Are you kind of thinking that maybe some of the reveals have possibly been held for this, or like San Diego?
Some of the better ones probably is but
that's a little too optimistic, possibly.
High Republic, a lot of fans are liking the High Republic, at least in the chats I've seen. Lego panel, Lucas Publishing, which is always books and stuff. Attack of the Clones 20th anniversary, if you didn't know that. Disney Parks and Shop Disney merchandise sneak peek. Virtual reality. There's the Hasbro Star Wars panel. Yeah, Star Tours, tabletop games.
I never ever thought I'd hear myself say this, but I'm actually fairly disappointed that they closed. Did they close all the Disney stores everywhere? Is that true?
Oh, I haven't been to a mall in a year or something.
Yeah, the Disney store has been gone out of my mall since 2005.
I think they're all gone.
Really?
It used to be at a mall here, Park Meadows, and it's gone.
Oh, is that one gone?
That one's gone.
So if that one's gone, the only other one would be
Cherry
what's
Creek.
that? Was there one in Cherry Creek?
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Flatirons Crossing.
Flatirons, yeah. So that would be the only.
Gone.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. They used to have some pretty decent Star Wars swag available,
Yeah. Well, it was nice because they'd actually do sales, Marvel Comics, Anthony Daniels, which always has. Bad Batch Season 2. Star Wars Visions, which is going to get a second season. That's been approved. I'm excited about that. Wookiee Siege of Mandalore. Oh, Siege of Mandalore. Oh, that's cool. Doing a little screening of that last season. Creatures. Yeah. Not a lot.
I'm embarrassed to admit I still need to watch Star Wars Visions. I haven't.
Oh, you should watch. It's really good, in my opinion. But I'm that guy. Like, I love the Animatrix too. That's like one of my favorite Matrix movies. Was the Animatrix. So, Brinkalizer says, "God forbid they spoil the reveal on the Jimmy Kimmel show." Yeah,
Shane, you're not alone. I haven't seen Visions either.
Okay, good.
Oh, come on. All right. Let's get on to some fucking actual toy news. Only an hour into the show. And Cliff, you can check out, it's a whole lot of fucking Transformers up in this bitch.
Oh, thank God Shane's on, because this was going to be a rough fucking two-hander.
So we get looking at Galvatron here. So the Galvatron itself looks pretty good. The movie Galvatron, I should say. But it just, the back of this truck, like, what the fuck is that his feet? It must be his feet that are sticking out the back. Like, come on.
In the Transformer fandom, that's what we like to call kibble, right?
Kibble,
Yeah,
yes.
that I know.
Yes.
That's a massive kibble right there.
Dude. Something I'm excited about is MP Trailbreaker here. This is a kind of a leak, so not very good photos, but he looks great.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure about the rear view mirrors up here. I mean, I get it with a lot of Japanese vehicles and I shouldn't say a lot, with some Japanese vehicles, the mirrors were up here at the front, and this is supposed to be a smaller Japanese truck, but yeah.
So we will likely not get a hoist out of this, though. Because they have two completely different animation models.
Oh, this is true. Yeah. Because you won't have this big shell. You'll have a toe. I don't know. I bet you anything we're going to get. It'll be a major, but it'll be a retooling of it. Probably the legs will stay the same and the hood or something, you know. But I don't care. I like Trailbreaker better.
Yeah.
Joe Roundtable. See how I intermix it there?
So I can't go smoke because you're like,
a lot less news here, or at least a lot less that his tank reported than the Star Wars Roundtable they did a couple weeks ago. Let's see. So, Eric Adventures and Collection. Are there plans to bring back older G.I. Joe stars into the G.I. Joe brand? They would love to work with future stars as the long line progresses. No plans in the works can be disclosed.
What do they mean by that? Do they mean like Refrigerator Perry, or
that's what I was thinking. Like, dude, could you imagine if we get a Rocky Balboa? You know, because they were originally going to do that.
And then he signed the deal with Coleco for the Rambo line. And then, but we still got Big Boa, and Big Boa is fucking dope.
I love Big Boa. He's one of my favorites, bro.
Are they talking about like Larry Hama and Ron Rudad?
That's what I'm saying. They don't give any fucking context.
I don't know if they mean like, we don't have a heavy duty figure, or if they're saying like, we want, you know, somebody who was real. Like, I remember being from Chicago, the fridge was a big deal around here.
Oh, that's true.
When that G.I. Joe came out. That's a fun figure, too. Like, I like that figure a lot.
I do, too.
Absolutely.
I do, too. The football mace. Gotta love that shit. Triple... really, AAA?
AAA.
Transformers news. Okay, I'll go make dinner.
My thing is the open hostility towards Transformers. You need to get a new shtick, AAA.
His tank asked about a classified HasLab, currently asking permission to move forward. They love to bring the right vehicle to the fans, which they probably already have. So a HasLab vehicle, we already got, again, it was 3 3/4. It wasn't classified, but we got the Sky Striker. But thinking that it had to be in reason, first, what would you like to see, and what do you think it would be, Cliff?
Are you talking for 6-inch?
Yeah, for classified.
It would probably honestly be either a Hiss tank or a Vamp.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, one of my favorite vehicles as a kid was the Triple T. I think the triple, and
that would be good.
It's small
a variant,
enough.
Variant Sgt Slaughter with it.
Yeah, maybe the green shirt with the USA.
Yeah.
So
go
ahead. Sorry,
I was going to say the Hiss tank is probably the biggest bag. It's the most iconic, probably Joe vehicle there is, and it's small enough. It's a single driver and a gunner.
Yeah. Yeah, and you could do the driver with it, which would be a big one that people love. But I'm sorry, what did you say would be the one you would like to see, though?
The Triple T, if I had my druthers.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I'd love to see a Trouble Bubble, but I don't think they'd ever HasLab a Trouble Bubble. I think it's small enough to be on the shelf.
I think we'll get a 40, or probably by the time a $50 2-pack release of that. All right, Shane, what do you think it'll be, and what would you like to see?
Sorry, I just, during the stream, if you look behind Lenny, I mean, he's got that Defiant box just right back there. I mean, maybe I'm, thinking too large, but I mean, if it's HasLab,
yeah.
I mean, there have been some pretty damn pricey HasLab, that have...
But I think the Defiant might be too obscure, right?
You think so?
I mean, they could do. What's the bare bones Defiant they released a couple years later? Was that the Defender? Remember, they took the Defiant complex and they just released the Space Shuttle 2 years later as its own vehicle.
I didn't even know that.
Crazy, yeah, that was below my radar too. But
hold on,
I don't know.
I've been doing research all night, so hold on.
Oh, Google. But yeah, I mean, a Defiant or a fucking, if you're talking about 6-inch scale, like a Flag would be.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be $1,500.
So they tend to drop hints like that, right? So maybe I'm just thinking in the wrong scale. Maybe they're saying they could possibly do maybe a 3.75 Defiant, like they did for the Sky Striker, in that scale. But oh my god, I didn't get the Sky Striker, but if they did a Defiant, I would just. I would lose my mind. I would actually, because I kind of stopped 3 3/4. I just had to stop,
Okay, so it was called the Crusader, and it was just the shuttle, and it came out in '89.
Interesting. I had no idea they did that. That's crazy. Okay, so for me, I absolutely agree. Just because we've seen it in every other line, it'll either be a Hiss or a Vamp. What I would like to see that I think would be reasonable is a Snowcat. Or Snowcats were they were on Sunbow, but if you want to go something a little bit more heavier Sunbow, then a Havoc. A Havoc would be pretty iconic in my opinion. So,
what was your favorite snow vehicle as a child, Slick?
Oh, the Snowcat.
Really?
Dude,
really?
Missiles on skis? That was the coolest thing ever. They shot off and then skied along the snow. That was amazing. And then I've always been a missile turret. The Wolverine, dude. I love the Wolverine. And then the Snowcat having the missile turret too. Chef's kiss, bro.
Heck yeah, dude. Mobat would be cool.
Oh yeah.
An actual motorized.
See, again, tanks are too real to be interesting to me. A Hiss tank is not. A Hiss tank is. Let's see. AAA says, to be honest, I'll not support the 1/12 scale vehicle. I seriously just don't have the space. Bikes are fine, but all others. Space is a huge issue. So.
I'd agree with AAA there. I don't know if I'd HasLab a Vamp. I was just guessing.
Yeah, saying if that. Yeah, because it would they'd probably want at least 150 to 200 for it with goals and stuff like that.
I got 3 3/4-inch vehicles that are still in their box. Even when the Cliff Cave was fully operational, I didn't have pocket space for all my 3 3/4-inch vehicles.
All right. Will G.I. Joe packaging go windowless? All packaging will be transitioning into this style of packaging. Crazy. Foot lockers shown will hold weapons for the package, but box looks like a vault with keypads and will be numbered to figure identity. New O-ring packaging for upcoming figure. Okay, that's weird. New O-ring packaging for upcoming figures. Soft reboot of the O-ring line. Oh my god. I'm like, would anyone... Well, I guess there's people that open them and stuff. I mean, the O-ring figures I've opened, but yeah, that's weird. Hasbro Pulse Troop Builders, so similar like what they're doing with Star Wars. They would love to do extra troop builder packs, working on extended presence for G.I. Joe brand on Hasbro Pulse. No details can be released yet. That's cool. So it looks like they're going to do something that might be Pulse specific. Snake Eyes and Timber, what retail outlet will it be available? Mainline release will be widely available at all retail outlets that carry G.I. Joe. Sgt Slaughter will be a fan channel, so online only, and Pulse pre-order will be widely available in quantity. Oh, Blue Ninja 2-pack is an Amazon exclusive.
They seem to be really heavy on the Amazon exclusive ninjas, because I'm pretty sure that the first Storm Shadow was Amazon.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure Kamakura is going to be Amazon too.
Yeah, they do. They say it right here. Kamakura is an Amazon. No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry.
Walmart retro cards will be 8 figures only, and then we'll be switching to a new look that cannot be disclosed at this time. Last time we're getting bubbles, dudes. All classified figures will have pre-orders moving forward. Dr. Mindbender, still no pre-order information yet.
June.
For Dr. Mindbender?
It has to be. I mean, it's got to be. They've got to announce. They're going to have to announce Serpentor. This is all just my conjecture, but they're going to have to announce it.
Oh,
soon.
For this big plans for Yo Joe June.
Yeah.
Then the last wave of Tiger Force pre-orders will be shipping out soon. So,
what is that? Is that the like Outback? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Let's see. Masterpiece movie Blackout comparisons to some of our favorite figures that I don't own. I don't own this Megatron. I do have that Starscream, but I haven't opened him. So he's pretty big. That Starscream is big. I didn't realize that Megatron was that big.
I hate that Starscream design so much.
Do you?
so wide.
Just look at it.
Looks like an animal.
I agree. It's not my favorite. I got it on clearance.
I hate it so much.
All right, so that's that. And then I think, so here is, of course, this inevitably comes up. Oh, this is just the same one you did in the main line. So here they're comparing it to the Studio series. So you can see some of the differences here in the design and size and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, considerably different. But again, yeesh. Yeah, these movie designs, man, let me tell you. And then Reg Cog, which, so this got, I forget if it was leaked or announced, but everybody's like, oh, we're getting a Grand Maximus. And they're like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe we are going to get a Grand Maximus. Of course, that's what they would say. But Reg Cog was the 6-gun version with Grand Maximus, right?
So, Wait, wasn't Red Cog related? No, it wasn't. He wasn't related. Never mind. You're right. It's Grand Max or Grand Maximus. I'm getting my news confirmed with my.
And like
my
I say,
toy
this
history.
is out of my domain, so maybe somebody knows better. This one will come with a ton of weapons, though, that they're showing here. Oh, showing how the big double gun weapons pack might work with another one. Let's see. AAA says, I wonder why Mattel doesn't step up with their plastic-free packaging with their Masterverse Origins. Anybody? Because they're the devil. They don't care about our environment.
I was going to say, yeah, I've actually quite enjoyed the fact that they're letting Hasbro. I think they're just going to let Hasbro feel this
do that
one out
experiment. Yeah, see,
and
like,
they'll see
your
how it
figure
works.
sales dropped 25%. Oh, okay, maybe that doesn't work.
I honestly think McFarlane and Mattel are just going to let Hasbro explore this wilderness on their own. Like,
Yeah, there he goes. McFarlane, NECA, Jada Toys, all the toys just don't give a damn and continue. Oh, good times. And then Diaclone Twin Twist got leaked, I guess
God.
this is. And yeah, excited here. A group shot with the other Diaclones.
I'm looking forward to this so much, man. I'm gonna order at least 2. This is Amazon, right?
This is. I don't think they've like confirmed anything because this is all just leak. But that's what people were saying is they think this is going to be part of that Wreckers 5-pack that they're doing. Is instead of just re-releasing Twin Twist and what was the other one? Top Spin. That they're going to put them both in their Diaclone, which if people don't know, here's what the original Diaclone. And is it even Diaclone? I think I put Diaclone, but I don't know if it's Diaclone. Oh, okay, it is. I thought these might be like Argentinian releases or something like that, but
no, yeah, right. It's from the original Diaclone.
Okay.
And maybe somebody get this. This had come up in the group too. Do the original G1 versions of Top Spin and Twin Twist? Do they combine like this?
They do not combine. I think that fan mode. Yeah, Jason Tate posted that, or Tater X posted that in the group, and they just combine because they have ports and stuff. Like the originals don't have any ports or anything. I went and looked at mine, and I'm like, no, there's no way for these to combine.
I don't know what I saw on Google.
Maybe I didn't think about, because they have those trigger releases. Maybe somehow if they're both open, you could do it, but that would be in bot mode. So, but anyways, all right. Regal Robot Archive Collection. So I thought this was kind of interesting. So if you're not familiar with Regal Robot, they do like amazing like prop, like what do they call it here? Original film artifacts with high resolution scanning, detailed recreations of props, busts, maquettes, and more. We have so much planned for this collection, and we're excited to share with you. Check back or join the mailing list. So this will be interesting. If you don't remember, let's see, furniture. This is a good one. So yeah, they do amazing shit like this. That is extremely expensive.
Yeah. I want that Return
Director's
of the Jedi
chairs. Right. The Revenge of the Jedi. Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, that's cool.
I like the Blue Harvest. I don't know if that's what it originally looked like or if they even had a Blue Harvest one, but
they probably did. But I like the tables. I'd pay like $20-$30 for one of those. What are they retailing at?
230 That's the low end. So maybe that's just the tabletop. To get the legs, it's $350. Here, let's go into it. So this is the carbonite freezing chamber. Oh, it's the different height.
Top height, table height. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so you can get a high one. Oh, top only. I bet you that's the two. Yeah, I told you the top only is the 229. Regular table height 350. Bub height. Oh, so it doesn't cost them any more to add an extra foot to it for a pub height table. Oh my God, I'm so sad that I was right about those price ranges. So for rich collectors. Speaking of rich collectors, third party, Foot Metroplex.
Oh my
God. Could you imagine this? And maybe they're measuring to the top of the guns. If they're measuring to the top of the head, the top of the guns would be taller than my daughter. This thing is ridiculous.
Man, so there's a lot of a lot of speculation out there that they are going to do they're going to finally redo that mold and do it as a shattered glass Metroplex.
Interesting. So is this looks non-transforming, right?
Yeah, that's non-transforming for sure.
So just a big ass fucking bot.
I was not
pretty cheap, right? Like a Jack's Big Fig.
Talo.
Oh my God.
Squeezable.
Oh, it does say this will be a fully transformable mode with some light ups, movable jaw, and extra rib piece to have both cartoon and toy design.
So like $6,500 or something.
I wanted to give a mask update before we do that. Let's look at their Bantha. So this is kind of interesting. So this is now the third. You want to talk about Transformers? This is now the third party vintage Bantha that we've gotten. One you don't even want to mention. We're not even going to talk about it. Two is Stan Solos, which I really dig Stan Solos. I think his looks really good. This one is, I mean, the design is okay. It's not too bad. We don't have a price point on these. Do you remember what Stan was selling his for?
I don't, because I've never, like, with all the third-party Banthas, I've never just wanted a Bantha, so I've never really even looked into it. But I would imagine it's probably, like, if it's based on what his figures cost, maybe $220, maybe, something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking it was $2+ easy. But I like the trapdoor they put in it. I like that they know the gauge, the force that it requires to push the trapdoor down now is on one of his communications. But this is kind of cool. So CFB, I've only ordered a couple things from them. They're resin-based figures. And I don't know if he says whether this would be he says it's going to be plastic like the Tauntaun, or maybe is he just saying the design is similar? I thought he said the plastic will be like Tauntauns and Dewbacks. Blah, blah, blah. Attributes tail.
Drawing a complete blank. What's the lizard?
Dewback.
Dewback. Yeah. I love that. I love the trapdoor feature on that thing, man.
Oh yeah, man. The Tauntaun. Dude. I have the trapdoor and the split belly.
Oh yeah, me too, dude.
That's so awesome. I love that, man.
So you get a complete set on. Here we go. Like all of each item is made by hand, and okay, we don't have a factory that can produce these for us. Okay, these are not plastic. They're going to be resin poured.
No, they're going to be resin printed.
Beast. Oh, Banthas.
These are not plastic, nor are they resin poured. They will be 3D resin printed.
Oh, thank you for reading further than I did. Printed using an ABS-like resin for strength and durability. Colored brown's the resin, but printed in appropriate color. The horns are made the same way. They're printed custom colored resin.
So
Interesting.
So is 3D resin printing is a little bit more upscale than just regular fiber or whatever it's called 3D printing, right? Like, isn't 3D resin printed stuff a little nicer, a little more detailed?
Well, so it depends on the quality of it, but the big thing with 3D resin printing versus a mold, for the most part, is when you do mold-based resin production, it's solid. So this one with the trapdoor and stuff like that, like if you were to think of this Bantha as like a solid resin figure, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be like 10 pounds or something. But I assume with the resin printing, it'll be hollow, so it'll have a little less weight to it and that kind of stuff. But I don't have enough experience with 3D printed stuff to be able to tell you what the feel's going to be like.
Gotcha.
But for the mask, I guess they had an overwhelming support. I did pre-order my Matt Trakker. I passed on the Miles Mayhem. But they've done so good that they're going to be giving away a 6-inch Matt Trakker and Miles Mayhem. Still the same design. So anybody that purchases one of those figures between now and the 31st, you'll be entered into a drawing. They're going to do more as well, the next 4. Now tell me who the Brad Turner is, the yellow dude, right?
Yellow with the green motorcycle Condor.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Condor driver. Bruce Sato, that is the Asian dude for the Rhino, right?
Yep, the orange Rhino co-pilot.
And then I don't know Vanessa Warfield or Gloria Baker.
Gloria Baker is the figure they never made. They did make one of hers for split seconds.
That ramen toy one?
Yep.
Okay.
And Vanessa comes in the Manta.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I know her. Nice. I had totally forgotten the masks had names. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm digging that. So, and then they want to know who you want to do beyond that. So, maybe we'll even get even more figures.
Can you believe it?
I know. It's pretty shocking. Well, when I just did the loose one, so when mine comes, I'll let you know if you made a horrible mistake.
Well, I have a Cad Bane of theirs. I mean, it's fine. I mean, they're not action figures. Let's face it. They're statues made to look like action figures.
Exactly.
And I have the entire vintage set. I don't need these. They're cool, but I'm just looking to cut money out of everywhere I can, dude. The $40 re-up in resin of a figure I have, like.
Yeah, and I did the 25, and they have a free shipping coupon. So mine was like $25 shipped. I can handle that to give them another shot and see if I like these.
I got a question. So is this just on their Facebook page, or is it like through Kickstarter? Or
they have their own. They have their own website, and they do everything through their website. So if you sign up on there.
Gotcha.
No, this is CFCB.
Yeah, This is different. Sorry, we moved. The ramen toy is they're saying they're doing 3 3/4 as well.
No.
Or no, not 3 3, 1/25 or 1/24.
Yeah,
mass scale. Original scale.
Yeah, mass scale. Yeah. So they're saying that's what they're doing. These guys are the ones making 3 3/4 versions of those 2.5-inch figures. Right, 2.5-inch. That's what
roughly. I mean, I can measure them. They're 1/24 scale.
I think we're close enough. But toy hacks. Again, I didn't see anything. Another set. So I don't know how many sets they have for Unicron now, but this is at least 4 at this point. So you can. For your $700 Unicron, you can buy hundreds of dollars of add-on stickers for them. Yeah, none of these really excited me, right? They've got Core Hot Rod, they've got Studio Series Soundwave, Cliff Jumper. I mean, maybe one of the interesting, just to throw something their way, was a G2 inspired Starscream. So to take a regular Studio Series Starscream and turn them into G2, so you get the camo patterns on his wings, you get the different thrust stickers, you get Starscream written on the side, and then the G2 logo, I would assume. Yeah. And they include both.
Their stuff is fantastic. I love toy hacks. I've
been 50-50 on it. I've had some of my, I haven't bought very many, but I've had some of my stickers peel.
Oh, really?
And not long after, like a week after putting them on, certain ones would peel. So they sell little sticker glue if you want to get that as well. But the design of what they do is absolutely amazing, and how prolific they are with them, that is impressive. Most of these companies, like, oh, we're gonna do the top 5, but they just do like everything.
I still need to apply my Omega Supreme labels I got from them. I didn't get the entire set, just the smaller, like the base mode set that goes like with the shuttle piece, but because to get like a whole set of stickers for that thing, I think it was like $60 or something.
Yeah.
Like anyway, but
well, that's my whole thing, dude. Is like, oh, here, let me pay $30 for a toy and then $20 for stickers for it.
Yeah,
that kind of shit. My Mech Fans toys with Mechanic Studios dropped this, and it's fucking awful in my opinion. So this is a triple changer, not based off of the Springer mold, but similar things. It turns into a helicopter and a dune buggy. But man, this just looks bad. Yeah. I mean, all the kibble on them, and Sandstorm did have this kind of a helmet or a head in a box kind of thing, but yeah, just all this. I mean, that is not a dune buggy, in my opinion. Helicopter is semi-okay, but still. Yeah, so that's an easy pass for him. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I backed this. It doesn't look like it's doing too great still. So these are 5-point of articulation ninjas. So again, you get me with the devil mask all the time. Accessories are pretty good. And then you get this little backpack, and this is what like convinced me to pre-order just one of these. With shipping, it's going to come out to like $23, which is quite a bit for a 3 3/4 thing.
5 POA 3 3/4 slick.
Yeah, 5 POA 3 3/4, exactly. What impressed me was here. That backpack can hold all of those accessories. Now, does it look a little goofy? You've got a grappling hook kind of hanging off of here and shit, but I'm impressed with that. From the front, it doesn't look too bad. I'm hoping this guy gets unlocked.
The Firefly
Clan. Yeah. And it's even green weapons too. So this is a fucking Joe person putting these together. But
so there's 6 POA.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, wait, I remember that their waist moved too.
And they're
actually 7. Yeah. So what do they don't call it? Oh, they call them retro figures. I'm the one calling them 5 POA.
I was
just
actually
calling them a retro. But
really excited for these when I first saw it. I thought they were Remco scaled.
Oh, and like a 5.5 inch.
Oh yeah, whatever the Karate Kid, the Remco Secrets of the Ninjas were. Not Masters of the Universe, like the Karate Kid scale, Secrets of the Ninja.
Okay.
Like, because I would get one if they were Secrets of the Ninja, because I just love how we're entering all the nostalgia waves. Like, we've had the reaction with the Star Wars, then we had the Barbarian scale. Now I thought we were moving on to another like section of nostalgia.
Is that like the Rambo figures would be that scale? And...
No, Rambo figures were huge. They were like 7 inches. Like, they're the same scale as Sectors.
Like A-Team.
A-Team would be about that size.
Gotcha.
So here we see it next to a reaction, and we see it next to a modern vintage. There you go, next to Star Wars vintage and GIJOE vintage. So they'll look good next to your guys. Let's see. Multiple POA is a poor selling point for ninjas. This Kickstarter should be going bonkers. Very facetious there, yes. Reaction Snake Eyes, light blue color. Well, thank God. That is the ugliest Snake Eyes I've ever seen, and I don't know what the hell it's from. It's called like Secret Service Snake Eyes or something like that, I think. But
I can't remember. I did hear somebody say what it's from. It's from some Sunbow, that blue Snake Eyes, yeah. Some Sunbow animation or something.
It's definitely not Sunbow that I'm aware of. It had to be comic, but
yeah, you're right.
So yeah, Brinkalizer. So the one thing you do want super highly articulated is ninjas, of course. But again, supporting these guys, which I'm kind of curious how these heads are gonna work. Like 5 POA is like notorious for not being able to like heat and pop stuff and shit like that. So
maybe they'll be like reaction figures where they're poorly sonic welded. And you could just split the torso. Because most of
an X-Acto in there.
Most of my X-Acto figures I could split open, or not my X-Acto figures. Most of my reaction figures I could split open right now with little to no effort.
Oh my God.
The sonic welds do not hold on those.
Let's see. New Age puts out some Cyclonuses. So I love that they're doing Shattered Glass. You also get a Nightstick or whatever the name of the Shattered Glass version is. So this is Autobot Cyclonus. So he looks good. And then I guess this is toy color, I would assume.
And is this Masterpiece scale or Legend scale?
Legends.
Oh, okay.
These are legends.
So the Target Master must be minuscule.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I love about this.
Yeah. It's cool.
And then Hiya Godzilla. So we're going to talk about 3 3/4 Godzilla. Oh, this is 7 inches. Oh, so they're going. Oh, that's right. We talked about that they're going. Yeah, that they're going to go
larger scales
and up a scale. I mean, it looks absolutely gorgeous. But again, it depends on where the price points is, you know.
Because you have a bunch of the NECA ones, right?
I have all of the NECA ones, yeah. The only NECA one I'm looking for is the original Comic-Con. I think it was a Comic-Con exclusive, which it was the original Japanese poster artwork box. That's the only one I've been looking for. And it always goes for like $100 on eBay. So
I can hear that picture where he's just raising his head.
Yeah, dude.
Hear that.
I'm loving it. I think it looks great. Again,
that one.
their quality control, or their not quality control, but just how fragile their joint systems are, have always been an issue with their smaller figures. So I wonder if they'll be able to improve that considerably with the new scale. And then my boy, yeah. So this is Dr. Wu scale. So this is their Galvatron. So this is about how big that Ultra Magnus will be, because they'll need to go head to head with Galvi there. This thing's, and we only see vehicle mode, and it's just a render, but I'm excited for this.
Does the Dr. Wu stuff tend to always sell out?
Not that I've seen, but I haven't gone back. I've been in since the ground floor on it, so I haven't gone back and tried to buy anything. But everything I've bought has always been available days and days afterwards. Because again, we're talking sub Legends line. This will be a 2.5 inch Ultra Magnus, maybe 3 inch at the most. So excited for that, bruh. Dead. Store report. Droids Boba. If you can beat the scalpers there, you might find one in the wild. This is the one I couldn't get ordered online, and I think one of our listeners is helping me out with it. Was it this one or the Black Series? Because they did the 3 3/4 and the Black Series. Someone said they got me one of those two, and I feel so bad. I apologize if it is you that did something very nice for me and I can't remember.
So these have been showing up for quite a while now, just like sort of really sporadically. I mean, months and months ago.
The 3PO.
Yeah, the C-3PO shipped and showed up in stores and then disappeared within 2 weeks.
This one showed up in New Jersey about 2 months ago. And
really?
Yeah, and I mean, I just figure I'm like almost ready to write off my Target pre-order. We'll see. I don't know.
But
hopefully,
so this is, yeah. I'm hoping. I saw the C-3PO several times, but I don't. Unless you get there, like when they unpack these, I don't think you'll see these in stores. Yeah. This is.
I saw
scalper bait to the extreme.
About 20 C-3POs, and all of them were completely trashed. All of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the cards completely trashed.
Did it seem like purposely?
No, they just seemed to be not taking. They were all on. They were not on a peg. They were on an end cap on a shelf, just like stacked, like a row of them. And all the cards were just bent to shit, or like how they get that
bubble. Oh, the bend. Oh, wow.
Like the. I don't even know. But yeah, the bend, like the warping, the bow. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. The bow.
So yeah, hopefully, someone, if they see it, buy it, and even if somebody else is helping me out, I'll pay extra in shipping. Blitzwing showed up, so the new Leader Legacy Blitzwing that they just showed off a month or two ago. That was spotted in a Target store in Cleveland, Ohio. And then Walmart markdowns on G.I. Joe. So if you waited, good on you. If you bought them, it kind of makes you feel bad. The Imperial Shock Trooper. So that's the.
You mean Star Wars?
Yeah. Oh, what did I say?
I'm sorry. Walmart markdowns on G.I. Joe.
Sorry. Booze. The booze is kicking in. So the Imperial Clone Shock Trooper, that's the from Battlefront 2, I believe, the red and white clone trooper. Then the big one, I just sold this one, the Bad Batch Captain Rex. I think I sold that for like $30 at the toy show, which was its original price. I lost my shipping or my tax on it, but it's down to $22.50. Crosshair, I know Shane, you had asked about that in a past post on the group. So the Imperial Crosshair is down to $20. He was originally $25.
I don't even think the normal version of that's even come out yet, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they have a Bad Batch version of them. Echo's on there. Luke Skywalker Indoor for $10. Oh, these are the vintage collection. I picked up a couple of them at clearance at that $10 price point. Death Star droid, that's the big shiny one. Paplo, and then I think the big one, the Maldo Crease. So this is
spider?
the snow. Yeah, the snow with or the spider with the snow decos on them. The white spray at the bottom of the figures. So if you missed any of those, get them on the cheap. Online. So we should have talked about May the 4th and what people got or cared about if they bought anything. So Zavi, I have increasingly started to order more stuff from this. This is a UK website, but ships here. When they put stuff on sale, you get free shipping and stuff. So the Millennium Falcon, $800 normally. They have it for $700 plus free shipping. They charge tax, but at least for me, they don't. I don't know how our taxes get divided up. Most stores charge me 8% tax where I live. Some stores only charge me 4% tax. So I don't know if that's like the federal versus the state, local, blah, blah, blah. But they do charge tax, but they only charge me 4%, which is half of my regular tax if I were to buy it from Lego or anywhere else. Again, it does ship from the UK. So if you're trying to buy this fucking Lego set and have it, like all the bad reviews I read is like, oh, the box was banged to shit. Like, it's fucking Legos. Open them, put them together. So I'm still kicking this around. But the rumor is this set is bound to get retired at the end of this year. So once sets retire, they start selling out. Everybody that's been on the fence starts getting worried and buying them, and then they don't ever clearance because people get worried and buy them, or buy them to speculate. Who knows? But good price on that. Jada. Oh, I put this online. I don't know. Maybe it was available. It's probably available. Oh, it's already available for pre-order on Entertainment Earth. So if you didn't want the $700 and then $750 transforming Roboson Optimus Prime, now you've got a choice. And it looks just as good, in my opinion. Just fucking with you.
Oh, God. I was looking at the picture like, are you serious?
This one's pretty pricey though, if I understand. It's like $60 or $70.
Oh, I thought it was like $30.
No,
but
it's a little more.
Is it? Okay, so Jada.
Yeah, it's super goofy, and it it's got that kind of that feel with the the G1 kind of just kind of folding open and kind of closing shut, but like I
$70. Okay, well,
yeah.
I could have swore it was like 30 and I was all in on it, but yeah, 70 might be a little much.
I'm passing on that. I mean, I do a lot of Transformers stuff, but man, I'm not gonna do this.
I don't know how you guys keep track of all these figures and all these companies. It's crazy to me.
The regular version of Crosshair, is it? Oh, maybe. Oh,
yeah, just like
no,
black
he is right. He is right. Yeah, because I've got him. Him
with
right
the
here.
red pauldron. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I have one of those on pre-order at Entertainment Earth.
I
don't have that one yet.
So, thank you, Brinkalaza, for correcting us.
You know how Entertainment Earth is. They get the. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Because they throw these pre-orders up, but it's just pre-orders for their stock they're getting in.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Brinkalizer, are you getting this Prime though? I mean, it's a Focus. AAA asking, did I open my old Lego Falcon? No, I have not yet.
Didn't you sell it on eBay? I thought you sold it. I thought that was one of the ones
I
you
had
did.
two.
Oh.
I had two. Yeah. I had one to open and one to sell. It came out back when I thought I was going to start a toy company, back during our last recession. And now we're going into another fucking recession.
Are you kidding me? Dude, we're going through like our 5th recession.
Let's see. See, this is... I think he meant actors and actresses. I agree with AAA. I don't know how you keep all those names straight and shit like that. I'm awful at that.
Fair, and thank you guys. Fair enough. I was merely commenting on just the glut of Transformers product. It fucking blows my mind.
He said, Brinkalizer says he's skipping this one. Uh-oh.
It is a converting prime. It is not a transforming prime.
Yes. If it's not Hasbro, it does not transform. It converts. We learned. Brinkalizer taught us that last episode with the Robeson trailer. Yeah. There's a converting trailer.
So is it going to be this one or the Robosen one that just gets like stuck half transformed and then dies and stuck like that forever? You know.
Well, now that Brinkalizer's passing on it, I think I might get it, so I can be like, I have one prime you don't have, Brink.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's get on to Lego May 4th promos. I was all over these, just like I always am. So the new thing they announced was the UCS land speeder. Again, I hate this thing, so have no interest in that. Now, this was a little disappointing, but I still fucking did it. And it was also the most you've ever had to pay for to get one of these like micro build small sets. This is Baru Lars and the Lars family homestead. It's got the blue milk. Yeah. But you had to get $160 from Lego to get that. The much more reasonable and much more cool one, in my opinion, was the ATST. This is just a little polybag one, though, but it's a new design at least. And then the one that I think is really cool is this was what, $70 or more. You get the Beskar with the Imperial stamp on it keychain.
That's pretty cool.
And then double VIP points on everything. So their VIP points, I think, are 5% all the time. So this is basically you get 10% back in points. And that's what I do is every May the 4th, I spend my VIP points from the year before on my order. So I got $20 off of my $160 order. And then now I've earned more fucking VIP points for next year. And I can't remember. Was it this? I think this is the one that I bought. Yeah. No, I bought the Death Star trash compactor set. I got the Trench Run and the Jedi training set, which is the Yoda's Dagobah hut. I got those from Zavvi because they offered $25 off if you bought both of them. So I couldn't pass up on that. But I got the Death Star trash compactor. I got the new ATST, and then I got the Snow Trooper builder pack, and then a Stormtrooper keychain to get to right at the $160 to get that set. But yeah, I think AAA's right. I didn't see any really good deals from other websites. I mean, Brian's Toys did 20% off of everything, but they're so overpriced on everything that still makes them more expensive than most other toy stores on stuff. I did look at their vintage beasts because I would like I would like a dewback with reins intact and everything. And a Rancor still. I'm still looking for a vintage Rancor.
I love a vintage Rancor. They are too pricey, man.
Dude, I had the opportunity to buy one again 2.5 years ago at the last toy show I got for fucking $50. And I just was like, ugh. And I should have done it. Then I found it at a toy store for $80. And if you could beat Samurai Showdown up to level 3, you got 20% off of stuff. And I'm pretty good at Samurai Showdown, but I didn't have time to play the game and get the 20% off, so I passed on that. And now with the fucking Book of Boba, they're ridiculous.
They're
like that just reminded
at the early,
yeah,
the lowest.
Yeah, exactly. So that Book of Boba reminded everybody how cool Rancors were, I guess.
Especially that vintage toy was fucking awesome.
I had it.
I had it too.
It was one of the biggest toys I had. Most expensive
had
toys
the fucking
I had.
wrist swivel. You could hold the figure. Oh, I had the thing on the back that opened its mouth. I loved it. Me and my brother loved that toy.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
But I have the Cthulhu. That's Rancor sized. So I have that.
And that's something I regretted not getting. I have my little 3 3/4 on card right here, but
oh man,
I regretted not getting the big one. Brinkalizer says his focus is blurring. So is my eyesight. So we're right there together, Brinkalizer. Oh shit. He's gonna join us for the last 5 minutes of the episode.
Roger's in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been
What's up, Don?
yeah, without you here, it's gone really fast. Without you droning on and on about shit. But you did make it. You did make it in time for what we got. So we'll have a nice. And I know Cliff has a ridiculous what we got. But we're on the last thing, the Select Cyclonus. And I know, Shane, you've been all in on these Select stuff, right?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, I'm doing this one. I like the stickers, but a lot of people don't like the stickers.
I love the stickers as an homage. I love it as an exclusive kind of thing. You know, I'm just not a big like a toy deco dude. Like, because I didn't have these big Transformers as toys. All I ever had was mini bots and I had Megatron. That was like the one. So I do. Oh, so I guess I do like the toy deco of Megatron. I do have a few of that because I had it, but like this has no interest to me. And the Nightstick is an old mold, right?
Yeah, it's like
that's not even
the
a
Battle
new mold.
Master. I think that the black and the gray are just reversed. I can't remember the original release. Maybe it was Aimless or something like that, I want to say. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't know. I like the stickers. This specific mold is just one of my most recent favorites. Like this and the Wreck-Gar are just, I don't know, just beautiful to me. And I, you know, I'm really looking forward to the Junk Heap. You know, that's not a Selects, but I don't know. This is
getting
dope.
another Junkion. Yeah, I dig the mold too. I do concur with some people. He is a little squatty. Like I always like Cyclonus in the cartoon always seemed kind of taller and skinnier, in my opinion. But no, I like the mold and the transformation on it.
He's gonna look really great next to this toy Galvatron.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you've got the toy Galvatron, he'll look great next to it for sure.
Purples and everything.
And he's got foil stickers.
Yeah. They went back and did the old school
Fucking
foilies.
nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The only thing about those stickers is some of the surfaces are curved. At least on Galvatron, his crown sticker, it's a little wrinkly. I need to get a hair dryer. I don't actually own one, but I need to get one that sort of heat it up to sort of flatten it out a little bit.
if anybody's ever been interested in doing heat gun or hair dryer stuff, Harbor Freight, if you have one by you or pay a little extra to get it shipped, they have a great cheap one. I think I picked it up for like $15 that has 2 different settings. So it has a low setting that's actually lower than a hair dryer. And it's targeted. It has different nozzles and stuff that you can use. So if you're ever interested in that and you don't already have a hair dryer by default, it's not a bad investment for bent weapons and stuff like that. I tend to do the hot water dip more so with bent plastic and stuff like that. But if you don't like getting stuff wet, the heat gun from Harbor Freight is a good investment, especially if you want to do pops and stuff like that, where you heat it up and pop arms and joints and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for the heads up on that.
KJ Smith says stickers are a big focus. I don't know if he's making fun of me or if he's being serious.
Everything has a focus with Slay. So
I'm just showing that it's okay to have lots of focuses.
KJ!
Yep, KJ, badass in the house. Triple A is happy to see you here. What are you drinking there? You just got off work. It's got to be a beer, right?
No, it's SodaStream root beer.
No, still rocking the SodaStream. Are you enjoying it?
I don't drink pop anymore, so...
Never going back, huh?
Never going back, man. This is the best shit ever.
Can you get caffeinated SodaStream? Like, is there cola caffeinated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, don't look at me like I'm weird.
Why wouldn't it be caffeinated?
Why would it be?
Because it's a fake drop of syrup instead of...
No, it's not. It's like
Coke.
a pod, isn't it?
No,
Like a
it's...
Keurig.
No, it's...
It's like a bottle this big, and it's just pure syrup.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and you just put drops into it. Do you put the drops in first and then
No, dude.
SodaStream it?
If you want to fucking rock it, then do that first.
So you first inject the water with the
Right.
carbonation,
and then you
put your...
slowly pour your shit into it.
Okay, good to know. All right. I think we're on to what we get. Well, of course I went too far. Yeah, we are on to what we got.
Fuck yeah, I made it.
What we got. Do you want to go first? Do you have your stuff there? Give you some attention.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do me first, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
last in, first up, sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, there you go, badass.
All right, the first thing I got was my mask slime pit.
Right on.
I wonder, can we do this? What does this look like? And then
That
can I
looks
put
fine.
you on... If I put you on solo layout, how do I get you over here? Because this would be fun to see our reactions.
Yeah.
Badass. See, if I do solo, that's going to take us away.
Yeah.
So let me try to do this and see if I can pin you. Remove from stream. Solo layout. Don't want to do that. Maybe if I just click on you. Maybe if I drag you.
There you go. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Got this fucking bad boy. I've been waiting forever.
Oh,
is
yeah.
that NECA?
NECA
The 89. Hell
89
yeah.
grappling hook.
Dope, man.
I got this guy yesterday. Braun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Bumblebee movie Braun.
I love that figure.
I just love his like weird cone head thing going on.
Yeah.
I got this fucking Pimp Daddy Lobot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got Jitsu.
Nice.
I've been seeing that for months.
Yeah.
he's a peg warmer where I'm at.
I got the Indian Guard set there.
Nice.
Jealous.
Yeah, we just talked about how Shane missed that. We talked
I don't
about
have it.
AAA. We'll go back and let you answer AAA's question since you missed it, because
really?
it was a good one.
I was
really?
late for a reason, guys.
I just wanted to show what we got.
I got Lando in his fucking skiff guard outfit.
Wow. Was that like something new that just showed up on your shelves?
No, dude, this is all like BBTS shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just got your pile of loot in?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Got me some Darth Vader.
Oh, cool.
And that's the
Rogue
One. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, Jesus. They're letting you keep your pile of loot for a long time.
I got this Batman on clearance.
Oh, nice.
Target? No, where'd you find it on clearance?
GameStop.
Okay. Yeah, because my Target's clearancing out a shit ton of those Batmans right now.
Yeah.
And then I remembered you don't have Target, so I dipped my tongue.
Fucking Bebop.
Oh, cool.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
He's a heavy dude too. Like fuck, that's
Dude, all those ultimates,
Yeah.
man, and it almost has me worried because I've only popped a couple of them out. I mean,
the
they're still
Buckman
holding.
is fucking way like he is a chunk of fucking plastic.
Mine are holding their poses still, but I think they're gonna start
Rock
falling out.
steady.
He's a focus.
And last but not least, finally got my foot soldier.
Nice.
Oh,
Did you see they
That
just
was-
did the
that was-
solicitation for the glow in the dark?
Yeah. You're gonna rock that glow in the dark one?
No.
No.
No. The purple and gray, that's my fucking jam.
Nice.
And that's
Yeah,
it
that
for me.
was the one that got like first started us talking. Like,
Yeah.
you were asking, have you been doing those ultimates? Where can I get the?
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
the NECA. You were looking for the NECA foot soldier.
Yeah.
I didn't realize KJ. He said, "No, dude, we have Toys R Us."
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
realize I didn't realize he was up north with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we learned that last
Dude,
episode.
he's just down the fucking street
Did we?
from me, man.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you being serious or?
No, man.
Oh, okay.
We don't fucking...
I'm like, have you guys met in person? You guys
Oh,
should
yeah,
go have
that's
beers. Or soda streams, one of the two.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so who wants to, Cliff, you want to go?
I can go.
All right, let's see. So I just drag you up. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
shit,
perfect.
that's nice.
Sweet.
Okay, I like that.
All right, I'd like to point out that my fucking storage is all the way up to my
Dude,
ceiling.
that is stealing height, man.
And it kind of looks like it's leaning, Cliff. I'm a little scared for
It
you
is
because that's
structurally
right by
sound.
your bed.
It
Okay.
is structurally sound. It's fine. I have next Friday off for the holiday, so I'll probably take at least the containers to the storage unit because I can fit all 6 of those numbered. Do you see how they're all have a post-it there?
Yep.
That's because they're all numbered and everything in there is on a spreadsheet.
Nice, good job.
So
What holiday are you talking about?
Yeah, what holiday?
Friday the 13th.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Nice, Cliff. I love that.
It's my
Casually
6-year-old's
just threw
birthday.
that in there.
I refer to it as a national holiday, and all my friends are like, "It's not really a holiday, but whatever."
My daughter wants. She's like, "Can we watch the next Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th?" I'm like, "Yes, we can. Hell yeah."
Nice. Last year, I watched the 8 Paramount movies. So this year, I just have the 4, the 3 New Line cinema movies and the remake.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Do you count Jason X?
I love Jason X.
Yeah,
I
that's the
think
new
Jason
line.
X is fucking awesome. Yeah, so the new
Was
line
that the
is
first new line? Oh no, Jason Goes to Hell was the first new line.
Jason
right?
Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy Jason are the 3 new lines. And
Yeah,
then
Canadian, right? I
What?
think Jason X is a Canadian movie, right?
I don't
I have
think
no
so.
idea.
Oh,
Yeah, they just filmed it down the street from my house.
yeah.
It might have been filmed.
I
in
had
Canada.
drinks with them. We had beers.
I brought a soda stream.
David Cronenberg's in it. I know he's Canadian. I'm sure Roger knows him.
Yeah, dude. He's just up the street.
But now that you're saying that, yeah, I know a lot of the actors are Canadian, so you might be right. I know Jim Isaacs directed it. I don't know. All right, so I went a little crazy with vintage Kenner Alien and Predator shit.
Oh, I've seen your post too. I've been trying to keep my mouth shut on that.
So I'll show the first thing that's still in the box, and that's the power loader.
Yeah.
I did open it to verify its contents.
Oh,
so it's all in there, but most importantly, I opened it to get this guy out.
Oh yeah, I fucking love those books.
Because this is the fucking best thing ever. This is better than a Playboy.
Yep.
So I got the power loader.
nice.
I got the entirety of Series 1 of the Aliens figures, which is Hicks.
Nice.
Drake.
Nice.
Now Drake wasn't one of the guys, right?
What?
Was Drake one of the guys?
Yeah, he's the guy with the smart gun.
Yeah,
he's the guy.
Yeah,
he's one of the two
Oh, him and
Vasquez.
Ramirez
Yeah.
or Vasquez. Yeah, or like, yeah, you're too bad or something.
Yeah.
He says to him. Okay.
Ripley.
Okay. Nice. And these are made for that power loader, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Are they? What are they? Are they 5-inch or are they?
They're like Kenner scale. So yeah, about I don't know, like 4.5, 5-inch.
somewhere around there.
Yeah, whatever vintage. Here's a Pone.
Okay. Now the Apone was not in there, right?
He's in the movie,
is he?
but he doesn't look like that in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the drill sergeant. He's like, look into my eye. He's got the cigar. When Ripley's like, hey, I'm just standing around. Is there anything I can do? And he's like, I don't know. Is there anything you can do? And she's like, I can operate one of those power loaders. Yeah, and he's like, Bay 12, please. Bishop, looking very Terminator-esque.
Yeah, he's looking straight up Terminator shit.
Does he have an action feature? A tear in half action feature?
He could be torn in half, yes. You could see the split and down his middle.
Does he have the melt coming out of him?
No. This is Kenner.
He's milkless.
Scorpion alien.
Nice.
Wow.
Alien queen.
Oh my god.
Gorilla alien.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gorillas are a focus.
And then the bull alien. The bull alien being the only... The bull alien and Bishop are the only two I never had as a kid.
Interesting.
Because I didn't give a shit about a non-humanoid alien. Now, as an adult collector, I'm like, this is dope. So I got the bull alien.
That's awesome.
And then we'll switch into...
And so vintage collectors can squeam and displeasure.
Yeah, you pulled.
These were all carded, right?
All
Every
you
single one of
opened
them.
up brand new.
Yes.
Good
In
on you,
fact, you mint-on card collectors, here's all the fucking cards!
Oh, and you didn't even cut them off with an X-Acto? You ripped them off?
I don't give
No.
Yeah. But first of all, if you cut off with an X-Acto, you got that layer of plastic that lets you not be able to lay them flat.
Heat gun that shit, man.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good idea.
Eventually, all I'm going to do is cut out the ID cards,
No,
and then I'm going to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when I need space what happens. And here, by the way, here are all the comics.
Good.
Right on.
What were those like underneath the figures? Like
they're
in the
just
bubble, like
they're
at the
in
bottom?
the bubble right next to them.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
standing up? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
They got a little plastic sleeve to keep them rolled.
Ah, cool.
All right, so then we're gonna switch. Hold on. Okay, so now we're going into the Aliens versus Predator. Here's the Warrior Alien.
Nice.
Then we have the I don't know. I think this is like the Renegade Predator. It's basically the 1987 Predator.
Right.
That's the one from the 2-pack?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think they call him Renegade. I don't ever know why they called him Renegade, but...
I can tell you, I probably got the card back here somewhere. I'll tell you exactly what they call him.
So is this like a lot that you bid on?
I've bid on a couple lots. So altogether, every single figure, when you add up the total, every single figure was $16.58 each.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Cheap. It's cheaper
Less-
than anything on the market.
No shit.
Well, yeah, for right now, for sure.
Then I got Cracked Tusk Predator,
Nice.
which this is the Predator I had because before the 2-pack, this was the most Predator-like Predator you could get. Then I was at Target, and I had completely forgotten NECA had released a couple vintage-esque Kenner figures? Kenner Predator figures. So I got the Berserker Predator
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
because he's like Kenner style.
Oh, yeah, and sorry, you probably just said it. Who did the NECA, right?
NECA, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the card back. It looks exactly like a vintage, and it's
Yeah.
even got
The font and everything.
the
yeah.
NECA font.
And the
And I remember when these came out, and I didn't really care.
yeah.
But now that I bought all these, and I was at Target, and I saw this guy, I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll buy this."
That's dope that it's still in your Target, because I kept telling myself I'll buy them if they clearance them, because they were peg warmers. Like,
Like,
did you get the alien? Is that what you're about to show us?
no, I didn't get the alien because the alien's a neomorph from fucking Alien Covenant, and that movie and the neomorph can go fuck itself.
I like the Covenant, but I'm not very discerning. Is what I'm learning. I like a lot of things.
And then to right the wrong, one of Kenner's wrongs, because the Predator line came out was mainly the antagonist for the alien figures, so they never made any humans. I picked up a loose Dieter Stark from the Lost World line, the Jurassic Park Lost World, and I'm slowly turning him into Dutch.
Interesting.
cool.
That is a good Dutch.
So
What have you modified so far?
So I've repainted it. I've repainted his. He had a green shirt with like an orange vest.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
repainted all that tan. I gave him a 5 o'clock shadow. I got to do the face camo, and then I'm slowly working my way of making his pants more like military camo. And
So
then
he had regular camo.
Well,
You're
yeah,
just
it was like
improving on it?
green with like lime green like tiger stripes.
Oh, weird. Okay.
And then I also acetoned the InGen tattoo off his arm.
Nice. Oh yeah.
So I'm slowly working on that.
Right on.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I got a bunch of other stuff too, but it's already been packed away. I got like the Freddy Krueger Max Effect doll.
Yeah, I saw that. I was jealous of that.
I got the 2 new deluxe He-Man figures.
King Grayskull?
Terraclaw Skeletor,
Oh,
I
and,
need to get him.
not Thunder
Flying
Punch,
Fist.
Flying Fist He-Man. I found those
Yeah,
at my
those
local
two
Meijer.
guys.
my Walmart canceled my Flying Fist order. I had it at retail because I wasn't gonna do it. Terra Claus is my bro, but it's not Mayfex. What is it? The
Oh,
Freddy
Max
Krueger?
FX.
Max FX. So you opened that, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious because that's from the 80s, right? Like
Yeah, I had
late
it as a
80s?
kid. It was my first
Okay.
Freddy Krueger action figure ever, even though he's a doll.
I'm just curious how well it's going to hold up. Like, because all of that plastic, it's kind of like flexible plastic, right? To put the mask over
No,
the head
dude, that is
and
a
all
hard shell that has 2 halves.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So you shouldn't have any problem with that.
It's not unlike it's got snap, like his hand and glove are hard plastic. They just snap on. They're like
Oh, okay.
negatives of his hand, so it just snaps right on top of it. And then his head is 2 halves that snap together.
Interesting.
The hat was hard plastic, and then his boots, they just slip on, kind of like Barbie. I would imagine
Regular
like Barbie
Mego
shoes. Yeah.
shit. It's KJ Smith said he got it for Christmas when he was a kid.
What, the Max Effects? Yeah.
Yeah. Matchbox.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's Matchbox.
Oh, that's dope. All right,
And it
Shane.
was cheap as fuck too. It was only like $38.
Oh, that is
Nice.
a really good price for that. Fuck yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
'cause
I
they
love
have-
the '80s horror toys.
Yeah, like they have an alien, right?
no,
Like the
there's so Max Effects. The Freddy Krueger was the only one that ever came out. Parents flipped their shit not unlike the Kenner alien from '79. And
Okay.
the alien, the Frankenstein, and the Dracula were never released.
Oh, interesting. So I've only ever seen the packaging or promos.
The back of the box has the
They
four
actually
pictures.
never made it. Oh,
Never made it out.
Interesting. Because that was one I was thinking like, oh, I might rock. Because again, it's a doll, so I would never do it. But that was one I was thinking I might do.
It's a doll. I'm never doing that.
All right, Shane, you ready?
All of our toys are dolls. Right?
Yeah.
I dropped over by Slick's house on Saturday and picked up this little guy.
Yeah, little
I had-
peach toy.
Yeah, I passed on it at the show, and then I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I picked it up. I have no idea which set he's talking about that it's from, but
It's from the most recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones, the Nickelodeon one.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon one.
And then it's from the Space 4-pack where they released them all as astronauts, and then you got that. That was like a bonus 5th figure.
yeah, cool. I got you. That's cool. Cause so then, yeah, I've got those figures. And I finally found my pizza van.
Oh, with the good card back. Yeah.
And then I don't think I'd ever seen this before. Is it the 6000 sucks?
Oh, the 6000
shit, I don't
SUX.
think I've seen
No,
that
that's
before.
not the SUX. That's the cop car.
Yeah, it's the cop car. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. You're right. So the cop car's not the sucks.
And it was a Ford Taurus, right?
Yeah, it's a
Is that-
1986 Ford Taurus LX.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. That's dope.
Yeah, it just stood out to me. I couldn't ever remember seeing it at retail. This came in from GameStop. The Arkham Knight Batman.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, really digging that one. And I didn't do any of these, but I really like the deco on this. Just kind of the Kodokan from Mortal Kombat 11. I don't know if you could see it. He's got, I don't know, just the tampagraphs on this thing are just really
those are
detailed
nice.
and really fine printing on that. Then I got the Death of the Family Joker
Nice.
and this was from...
Is that the one where he's wearing the face mask?
Yes.
Okay.
From,
The
Death of
skin
the Family.
mask or whatever.
Right, it's his own face, which he reattaches.
Yeah, he cut it
Yeah.
off and then he
Yeah.
put it back on.
Cut off his own. Reattaches it back on. And people have been, including me, been finding these at Target. This is the
It's a Build-A-Figure Starro.
yeah.
Who else is in that? Wait.
Well, see, they
don't
haven't
think I
revealed. I
remember.
mean, you can tell that it's the. I don't know if you can really
Criminal
see
Syndicate, right? Is it
Yeah,
most of the Syndicate.
It's got to be. It's got to be the the Wonder Woman equivalent, the Batman equivalent, and then I'm guessing the Green Lantern equivalent as well.
Or
Didn't they have a
Flash, maybe.
speedster as well?
Yeah,
Power Ring, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a guess. I'm gearing up for. I'm like really excited about the twin twists, and I had stopped collecting Transformers for several years and missed a lot of Titan's Return. Luckily, I was able to go back and get a lot of it just dirt cheap, at the right time. This was not one of those pieces. I actually I paid a little extra for this, but
I was.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like the reverse. You could buy the vintage ones for super cheap, but
yeah.
these got a little popular.
Top spin and freeze out. This one actually was reasonable, and I think this is going to go up in years to come. But the blowpipe and trigger happy.
That one at the time was super hard to find too. Like people started finding them in Ross's but I mean, that was one that was hitting like $40-$50 because people couldn't find it in the wild. You know, it's before everybody started pre-ordering everything. You know.
Yeah, I have this horror story that haunts me to this day. I saw the Titans Return Twin Twist twice at Walgreens, and I was like, I'm just not doing Transformers right now. You know, it's going for $200. You know, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
My
Yeah, these
God.
guys are like that's a vintage one. I have the Titans Returns one. Like those, I want the other one. They're too expensive to get into.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
They
were
blew
that.
up, man. Like they blew up.
it was late line, and it was really difficult. Like
Just like the Perceptor that came out with that line too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I pre-ordered the fucking jump starters. So
And then so we got the.
Oh yeah, that crazy Batman. Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of this McFarlane shit. Actually,
I was gonna say, I thought earlier in the show you said you're getting out of the McFarlane. You mean after this week you're getting out of the McFarlane?
yeah. Just as soon as he's done, I'm done. I'm out. I got this off Pulse. They had their
The Jedi Patrol.
yeah.
No.
Really enjoyed that, and actually found this at retail.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was not gonna get these. I was just gonna pass on them. I thought, okay, I can't start adding more turtles, but yeah, he's just. I don't know
Dude, he
if you
looks
really
fucking sweet.
Yeah.
And I
man.
did. Sorry. Go ahead, Shay.
Oh no, I was just gonna say he's pretty weighty, and his you can kind of see this. My lighting is a little bit bad, but his size go in his they're like lightning bolt size, and they go like in his two loops there on his belt, and they're kind of like, you know, like the points of the, you know, the electrode.
Oh,
The handles
they're like
are-
lightning bolts, or in the
Yeah.
and the spark plugs. What do they call those, Cliff, that are in his neck?
I just call them
There's
bolts. Yeah,
Bolts.
But like
yeah.
on Frankenstein's equipment, you know, he's got them.
Oh, the
Whatever.
balls with the little rings
Yeah,
that
exactly.
are underneath it.
And then last but not least, I picked up Reboost.
Another
Masterpiece.
Diaclone.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's the masterpiece version. Wow.
Yeah, it's the MP54.
54.
Yeah, man. I find these to be really reasonably priced for what you get with this, and it's the Honda City, but then it has the scooter that folds up and goes in
Oh,
the
that's
back.
right. I forgot about that. That it comes with the scooter.
And it comes with a clear, like a driver, you know, Takara
Oh,
driver
like a
figure.
hologram driver.
Yeah, and that thing is a piece of shit. You're supposed to be able to fold it up and, you know, put it in the setting position, and I mean, it just falls apart. It's
As soon as you bend a joint,
terrible.
because they're all ball joints, right? Like at
Yeah.
the knees and everything. Yeah.
Well, no, it's you know, it's like a ring, like facing outwards, and it just sort of pops in the side, and
Oh.
it bends that way. I mean, it's really tiny, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got, and he looks. I thought the Reboost. This isn't a recent purchase, but this is the red buzzer from. I don't know. Just kind of looks really cool.
Next one. Hell
Third
yeah.
party, yeah. Anyway. All right, that's what I got.
Right on, right on.
Cool.
So here, my Stitch and Dollarverse. So this is always the thing, right? Because it doesn't always fall on a Friday. So was your daughter actually born on Friday the 13th? So now
She was,
we've
yeah.
come. Okay, so now we've come. I forget what it takes, 3 or 4 years to get back to
She's
a Friday?
6.
Or
She's turning
so then
6.
so then it takes 6 years to get back to.
So her birthday's May
a
13th.
Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Yeah, and it takes 6 years to get back to the same actual day with the date.
Yeah, usually because it's one day every year it moves, and then you have a leap year. So yeah,
Yeah, which takes it back, right? Leap year takes it back, and
takes
then,
it one day. That's why it's 6 years to make it a whole week.
Okay, interesting. God,
Time is
our
a made-up
podcast.
construct.
It's not real.
All right, let me. I've been charging my headset. All right, so first up here, let me show the box, and then I'll show what was inside. I just started opening it when we started the show, but I got my Mezco. They call it 5 Points XL. So this is the Destroy All Monsters.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so you get King Ghidorah in there, and then a couple other of the lesser known guys. The Gorosaurus, which is the T-Rex. But then you get, and I didn't even realize his name was Manila, but you get
baby one.
the baby Godzilla.
Yeah.
And so these are 5 POA, but you want to talk about a difference compared to the reaction stuff. So here's the box set they come in. They all come in wrapped in plastic. And I mean, these guys are just fucking amazing. You want to talk about paint and detail and stuff like that. And again, he looks goofy, but that's because he looked goofy in the movie. Yeah, exactly. They've captured the goofiness perfectly.
Nice.
I put my baby Godzilla over here.
So,
Look at that smile, bro. He's got my gums. I love it. So you get him next to this homeboy. So not quite in scale. This dude is supposed to be 6 feet tall or something, but not quite in scale. But loving it. They have different hands, different feet. The Ghidorah, I haven't put them together, but here he is there. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is funny. This is the second wave that I got before the first wave, but you've got some blast effects. You have stands in here, so. Again, a little pricey. I got mine through. I have an extra one for sale at cost plus shipping. But I got mine through wholesale instead of buying it. So from BBTS, it was $85 or something for 4 or 5 POA. But I got mine for $65 a piece and then $5 shipping. So saved about $15 if I can sell the other one for cost plus shipping. But if not, then they cost me, $140, which is not very good for 2 of them. All right, so that was one. We talked about this on the last show that it was up for sale, so I went to my nearest Costco and got they call it Boba Fett's throne room, even though they show Bib Fortuna on there. But $100 Lego set. They were clearancing them out at Costco, so got this for $60 at my club.
Wow. Very cool.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. This was fun. I was just trying to take advantage of a sale at Target. It was buy $70 worth of shit, get $15 off, and I need to find a filler. So they had this Kong versus Godzilla 2-pack, and it has exclusive deco, which is It's pretty fucking awful. These are like the $10 ones you could get at Walmart and shit.
Like Bandai, right? Bandai makes it?
Yeah. It's still Oh no. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Playmates. Okay. Yes. So these are Playmates. He has crazy body damage that you can take off of here, but the spray paint and wash is just. It's ridiculous, but there's lots of orange because it's supposed to be shining, and I'll show you why. But it's got this little blast effect. It's got the cool, clear blast effects here. The Kong has a similar... Yeah, this one's really fucking stuck in there. Battle damage. He comes with his little axe, not clear, which I was a little disappointed in. Doesn't hold it well. It was bent out of the package, but I mean the articulation on these are, pretty standard for what it's ball hinge. Everything's pegs, so it doesn't look the greatest. But so you get those two guys. But the whole reason why I bought it was it comes with dioramas. So these are just little cardboard things that you bust out of the cardboard and then put together. So there's one. It can hold the weight of a figure up there. Here's the other side, because you're supposed to put them together and then you have two different ones. But I mean, good size. I mean, graphics are nice on them. Then you have this one little, just to give it some dimension. It's kind of shitty because these pieces are like, fold together and shove under there. Well, then it just looks like you folded cardboard together because you get that shit. But again, $25. And again, I got 20% off, so $20 for all that. So I was very happy with those. I watched King Kong or Godzilla vs. King Kong or whatever the order is, just to put all that together and have fun with it. And we talked about Zavi. This was my preemptive May the 4th purchase.
Holy shit!
This motherfucker. Yeah.
Look at that.
Damn.
So that's a 3,300 pieces in here. So this is, I am not a starship guy, spaceships, whatever you want to call them. This is my favorite spaceship from Star Wars. So had to get this. $350 retail. Zavi had it $50 off with free shipping, and then again the tax is a little cheaper, so that was awesome. And then some things I opened. So I got my Super 7 J-Tail Maruchan, believe that Maruchan Godzilla. So this is an homage to the first ever Godzilla figure. That silver spray paint is on purpose. That's the way the vinyl toys showed up in the past. So I got it, and then I got a shiny, a metallic reaction Voltron, and oh my god, I've just been having so much fun with them on my table, because they're just like the perfect fucking Jaeger and fucking kaiju battle ever. It's like my dream fucking scene. So that was dope.
Who do you root to win? They're both good guys. Who do you root to win?
Well, that's the whole point, right? So the lions start attacking him because they think he's a bad guy, and he's just defending him off. But they can't kill him, so they form Voltron, and then they start fighting, and then they realize, hey, we're fighting for the same thing, and they shake hands and hug. And walk off into the water together. But yeah, I think. Oh, and then Super 7. Oh yeah, I've got 3 more things. So they had this creature dude and clearance. I passed on him on the first time. I have the black and white one, but I passed on him, and I'm like, you know what? It's on clearance. I'm gonna grab him. And then, sorry, I know we're running long now. It seems like we were doing so good until we did what we got, and now it's an hour later. So we obviously are buying too much stuff. Another one that I passed on, and I went back and got him. This was the creature. So the packaging is an homage to the old Halloween costume. And it was just the face mask you would see in here, but it was glow in the dark, and it was this weird yellow. I mean, it literally looked like that. So if you wanted to look like the creature, you wouldn't look like him, but went back and got him. Super 7 had a what do you call it, a factory sale where they found this. I passed on this originally, went back and got it. He's dope. He is heavy as fuck as a reaction figure. He's got a lot of plastic to him. So I want to open him up because he shouldn't be standing. Everybody knows that atom bombs should be sitting down. And then and then lastly, these got canceled from Discount Comic Book service, and I never went and rebought them, and so I'm so glad they released them they found them in the factory sale. But the Ren and Stimpy reactions, and I mean the cards are just fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's not too crazy, but this is like a normal 6x9 card, and then these things are fucking a lot bigger.
And dude, that's going to be a bitch and a half to keep not ding those fucking loose edges.
Look what already happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a collectible company, and the dude that packed my shit bent that card. And the hook, the little hanging tab, it was popped out in the package. So at least it was still there and I could push it in, but I was a little grumpy about that, considering these won't come off the cards. Oh, shit. And I just noticed my Stimpy has a dent in his bubble. It's sad. But, oh well. I'm not too worried about it. All right. That was fun. What we got.
Guys, do you remember the claw?
Oh, let's see. Drag you on here. Oh, yeah, where the tires opened up and shit.
Remember starting lineup, guys?
They're relaunching starting lineup.
I saw that.
McFarlane's going to do it. He's always.
I thought it was Hasbro.
Was it Hasbro?
Yeah, I thought Kenner did starting lineup.
It's Hasbro.
Maybe it was. Yep. I was just assuming it was McFarlane. Let's see. About figs. Face palming. What were you face palming?
Probably when you were like, I was looking for a filler order for my Target so I can get 20% off. Like, I was like,
SH. Yeah, I really should be doing Monster Arts, but now they've just gotten so fucking expensive. I couldn't imagine going back and trying to do that, because the heavy armored Mechagodzilla is like one of my favorite designs of all time. He says he only has one Godzilla figure. It's the Godzilla 2000. Oh, also I have this one and this one.
Yeah, but those are Godzilla.
What?
He said he only has one Godzilla, but Gigan and Mechagodzilla are technically Godzilla.
I see. Oh, okay. And then he's always giving me shit. It will get built, bro. I don't give a shit if I'm fucking 70 years old. I'll be like, I love the gunship. Rewatching the Gindi fucking Clone Wars series, because it was all. Oh god, so dude, want to talk about some of my favorite Star Wars media, it's fucking Genndy.
The best portrayal of Grievous in any media.
Oh, yeah. Well, you learn why he wheezes. Like, they explain why
and he's
he
also
wheezes.
threatening.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he literally mows down Jedi after Jedi, you know.
Hey,
All
badass! I know you like that related to that Batarang. I forgot to show this, but I found these at the dollar store. I thought this was cool.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, those are
red
awesome.
Dollar figs from him?
That. And there's the comic.
Oh,
those are cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then there's also the.
And that's dollar store stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, Dollar Tree, right? I assume.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
and the
wow.
battle armor.
Yeah.
Oh, I might.
That's like a Superman. I think they had a Superman, but the Superman's weird. He's like posed like with one leg bent up, like he's farting or something. I don't know.
Decimate a city if he did, I'll tell you. I remember those were like the applause. You remember those like 3-inch applause figures that came out around the time of '89 Batman? They were little gummy. Yeah. You could get them either standing with their hands on their hips or like on a suction cup like rope.
Ah.
Oh, they were awesome. I had them all.
Yeah.
Bendy's is where I draw a line.
They weren't bendy figures. They were just soft. It's hard to describe like what they were like. They were like the knickknacks at the cash register at like a comic store or like a Kmart or Adventure.
Just like little slugs. Like those things, yeah. Yep.
I bought them because they were mask scale.
Let's see. So Kenobi trailer dropped. Anybody excited? Pissed off?
Very excited.
I'm excited, yeah.
I'm excited too. The one thing that I saw reading through some posts was it has the lowest age rating of any of these. It's got a I think
like TVY7 or something like that.
Yeah. It's not G. It's not everybody, but it wasn't even PG-13 or even PG. I think you're right. It's like Y7 or something like that. So that kind of disappointed some people that we're not going to see more, a little bit adult themes, more violence, that kind of stuff.
Let me assure you that in 1977, we saw a PG-rated movie where we saw the burning husks of Luke's aunt and uncle. Literally in poses of agony. Scorched to the bone.
Temple of Doom.
I'm not worried about the age. I'm not worried about the rating.
Okay. Well, yeah. It is America, right? We won't be seeing any sexy stuff, but I'm sure we'll see lots of violence.
Yeah, no nipples, but death is fine.
And then I completely forget what even this Optimus Prime's time off thing was. Oh, it was a commercial, and where was this? Was this New Zealand or Australia? It was something. It was something. A foreign commercial where they have Optimus Prime, and you can kind of see he's doing different stuff. Like here, he's on a fucking gondola, riding it down. Again, we can't play any of these video things anymore, so unfortunately, we can't even have the audio like we used to have in the audio podcast. But I just want to tell people, go check it out. It's funny. It's not as cheesy. Well, I shouldn't say it's not as cheesy. It's not as horrible as you think it would be. It's actually relatively entertaining.
Is that like
yes, the Optimus in the gondola is nothing cheesy about that at all. Very serious.
He's not in it. He's just riding down the cable.
Zack Snyder directed this, so there's nothing cheesy about it. It's very serious.
Did he really direct this?
No, dude.
Okay. God. I am so bad at fucking not condescending, but.
No, I was being sarcastic. I wasn't
sarcastic.
I wasn't.
I am so bad at sarcasm. Yeah. Mrs. McFavorite hates it. She can never be sarcastic around me. All right. Well, I think that was a wonderful show. When it felt fucking, again, what we got and 2 really quick grab bags took an hour. So I think that's fun.
I still need to get another question.
Oh, okay. Here, let's go back to. You got 6.5 minutes to answer it. Let me.
Let me stretch first. Okay. Let's do this.
So here we go. Out of the 4 franchises, pick only one character type from each category that you most enjoy army building, or. As we learned, none of us are army builders. So what you would army build...
I'm not an army builder. That's irrelevant to me.
Again, what you would army build. Okay, picture you have 30,000 square foot to display toys. You have $300 million, and $1 million of it has to go to building armies. How would you spend that money for each franchise? So,
Star Wars? Fuck.
And if you don't collect Star Wars at all, which you do, you don't have to answer. Like Cliff had no answer for Transformers, obviously. Brinkalizer, no answer for Masters of the Universe.
Don't forget about Gamorrean guards.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a good one. Good one, Shane. Shit.
Pick one character. Okay, G.I. Joe, I would definitely do Vipers.
The
Which
86?
Vipers, though? Oh, just the standard.
86. Yeah, standard
okay.
shield face Vipers.
Okay, nice.
MOTU. Oh.
You just got a Palace Guard.
I know, but still. I'd probably do like a horde of like
so you got Horde Troopers,
no,
Skeletons.
a horde of like Beastmen, or like a horde of like Mermen or something.
Ooh, cool. Like a fish person one.
Yeah, like a whole fish fucking family coming in.
Nice. And customize them.
Yeah. Transformers. Is there really something you could army build out of those guys?
So we talked about, like, on War for Cybertron, they had zombie Transformers. Nah. Like, there's stuff like in Beast Machines, you had tankors. Like, you had tanks and you had different bikes. But yeah, I mean, there were, they even call the Seekers, but if you don't have
the answer's no, Roger. The answer's no.
Yeah, I got it.
Cliff's like, I would like to smoke, Roger. Please. The answer's not applicable.
All right. And Star Wars, I would do like a Legion of Lowbots.
There you go. Hey.
Yeah.
Didn't we see more than one Lowbot?
There is more than one.
Lowbot?
Yeah.
Did they have hair, or were they all bald? Do you remember?
All bald. They're supposed to be like cyborgs that were like.
Yeah, who've been lobotomized, right?
Yeah, lobotomized, basically. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Since Baker's a robot.
Holy shit, are you serious?
Yes, I never put that together.
But that Lowbot specific is unique in how he was, like his programming or something like that. You have to read
because he was like his right hand.
Yeah, he was Lando's dude.
But he was one of the ones that actually like defected from the other ones. So.
All right, so AAA says
Baker too from MOTU.
You could, yeah, for sure.
Fish Army, hell what?
All right, guys. Well, it's been a great show, even though it's Mother's Day. So, Badass, is this what we can expect? You just going to chime in the last hour?
It'll be a little bit earlier today. Just kind of took longer than normal.
No worries. All right, motherfudgers. Well, we'll see you sooner rather than later.
Later rather than sooner.
Beep.